Wayne hasn't changed. What changed is the listeners and the shit that the listeners care about. That's what happened in this scenario. Cause I listened to Carter, I listened to the Carter 6, I went back to the Carter 5, went back to the Carter 4. Wayne has always rapped in metaphors with no actual substance to what he's saying. He says some cool ass lines is what happens. And he's not the only person that does that. I mean, storytelling, true storytelling in rap is like a lost art. It's all about having that one punchline, having that one thing that you say that get the crowd to say ooh. But that, truthfully, he did some stuff that was masterful on that album that nobody gave him credit for. And one of the things that I realized is that all of this shit is cooked. All of this shit is cooked. Music, movies, video games, all of this shit is cooked. It's all about getting salacious headlines out there. It's all about tearing shit down, bro. It's not about building nothing up at this point anymore. That's all it is at this point. It's about how much can I tear something down. Because again, like I said, Wayne hasn't done anything that he hasn't done in the past on this album. He tried that multi-genre shit where he go and get people like Bono and Jelly Roll, people who just wouldn't normally be in hip hop like that. One thing that I can say though is I think he slacked a little bit, right? And I think this is the difference between him and like Eminem, right? Like Eminem, if you go in on a track, that nigga's going back and he's doing his verse over, nigga. A lot of the verses on this, Wayne got outshined, and that doesn't normally happen. That doesn't normally happen. But that also means that he has some really good features on there. Like I said, I think the best feature on this album, truthfully to me, is the Big Sean feature. I don't know what the fuck. It must be time for Sean to pay the bills, nigga, because when I say that boy went so hard, bro, not only with the flow, but with what he was actually saying, like this nigga was going off. Like he was going off. What up, Henzo? What up, Alfonso? Yep, just straight bars. Wayne always had the quotes from MySpace. Yeah, he one thing that one thing that I noticed though is the same way that we talk about journalists and gaming, journalists and hip hop do the exact same thing. Influencers and hip hop do the exact same thing. And one of the things that I probably hate the most is these reaction channels that have everything but their own reaction. I'm like, bro, with a reaction, even if you feel similar to somebody, your reactions aren't gonna be a one-to-one or be exactly the same with you having the exact same problems that other people are having, bro. Like, that's just an impossibility, bro. It is way, way, way too much. It is way too many thoughts that you can have about this album, and everybody focused on the same thing and pretended like it was their thoughts and their fucking ideas. It was not their thoughts and their ideas. They all watched each other, came back, made videos, and pretended like they were the ones who came up with this. Like, come on, bro. Like, this shit, it kind of pissed me off a little bit, right? Because like, I'm not the biggest Wayne fan, but I think that this album was unfairly judged to a certain degree. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it might have been a problem with the production, right? Because I don't know what the fuck he was talking about with that elephants, the peanuts shit. I mean, with the elephant sounds and stuff like that. I'm like, my nigga, what the fuck was you on when you decided to do that shit, right? And then he did have a song that kind of sounded like one of them tracks off of fucking Mario, like one of them dungeon tracks. I was like, yo, what the fuck is, but the thing is though, again, the one thing you can say, whether you liked it or not, you can't say the man can't rap, dog. Like, the man can rap his ass off. I mean, a lot of the shit getting stale though, cause like if he used another metaphor with white girls, bro, I'm gonna probably lose it for real, cause my nigga, he did that shit on several tracks, and I'm like, my nigga, you don't have nothing else to compare, nigga. Like, what are we doing? It's all over the place. It's like 4 good songs. I think I would take away more than 4 songs. I think I would take away. I would walk away being okay with more than 4 songs, because again, some of those songs, like that one song where that nigga was just like spitting mad fucking crazy, like he had like a never ending flow. The way he did that, though he had to punch in, it was so accurate. It seemed like he did that shit in one take, and that is a very hard thing to do. Very, very hard thing to do, but he killed that shit. I forget what song it is. I might go back and listen to it again, and I'll bring it back up. But that's kind of what I've been listening to, man. And I tried to give it a fair shot, because I think I didn't give it a fair shot the first time I listened to it. But I think the second and third time it was like, okay, I see kind of what he was doing, but it wasn't terrible, bro. Like, people making it seem like that shit was like a 1 out of 10. But I mean, whatever. I guess it is what it is. Man, it's been a lot going on, man, to be honest with you. It's been a lot going on. Shout out to the PC niggas. Shout out to the PC niggas that I pissed off like very, very viciously today, man. I'm so proud of myself, man. Like, I accomplished that. Like, I made these niggas get way, way out of character. What up, Leo Jimmy? What's good, homie? I made these niggas get out of character like a motherfucker. Y'all just don't understand, dog. And I just had fun with these niggas. It's funny because you don't have to do much. You want me to tell you what I did to piss people off? All I did was say that PC is overrated. That's all I said. Nothing more. Nothing less. All I said was that the shit was overrated, and they lost their minds. And truthfully, none of them had an argument, bro. What's up, Tyran? What's up, Sai? None of them had anything to actually they just got mad. Like, none of them came back and was like, no, man, it's the greatest ever because this, and that, and third. And then they were asking me, why do I think it's overrated? And I'm going to tell y'all what my explanation was for that, right? I told them, I was like, well, cost to performance, price to performance is terrible on PC. A lot of people don't like to say it. A lot of people don't like to mention it. A lot of people don't like to be real with themselves. But the amount of money that you put into your PC, what you get back out of it isn't that great. It isn't that great. Let me tell you, okay. So I got a new setup, right? I bought this Samsung Odyssey 49-inch G95C 240 hertz 1 millisecond fucking ultra wide monitor, right? Shout out to Guap. He was the one who mentioned this particular monitor, and I caught it on a good deal. It was only $600. So I caught it on a good deal, and I was like, shit. I was like I don't even want it for gaming. Like, I'm actually using it on the computer that I'm on right now. This is more of a production computer than it is like a gaming rig, but I do got a 3090 Ti in here, right? And I also have a AMD Ryzen 5800 processor in it, right? But I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and download the Stellar Blade demo just to see what all the fuss is about, right? So I downloaded the Stellar Blade demo, downloaded really quick. It was only like 16, 17 gigs or whatever. It downloaded extremely fast, loaded that shit up. And I'm gonna tell you, I'll be honest with you. I think I was more impressed, honestly, seriously. I think I was more impressed by what Shift Up was able to do with the base not even the Pro, but the base PS5. Like, it made me appreciate it much more. I was like, if I had to put this PC together, right? First of all, the processor is gonna cost me about $400 or $500. The graphics card is gonna cost me easily like $1,600. You know what I'm saying? And not even to mention the RAM, right? But the RAM is like minuscule, right? Like, you can get like 32 gigs of RAM for like $100 and some, right? So, you know, just kind of entertain me. No. Kind of entertain me here for a second, right? Just hear me out, right? So, and when I put everything together, I'm like, dog, if I was to buy a PC, this particular PC that I'm playing on right now is gonna run me about easily over $3,000. Over $3,000 for a PC. And when I played this game, I was like, holy shit. Not holy shit because of what I was seeing on the PC, but holy shit, this shit looks very, 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 very close to what I played on the PS5. And that should not be the case. That should not be the case. It should not be the case. For $3,000, it should not even be close. It should not even be close. And all these niggas that's out here capping about this ultra wide bullshit, let me tell you, the ultra wide shit is cool for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then you're back to focusing on the fact that you're playing a video game. Right? And your main focus is always going to be centered right in the center, but you do have a wide area of view with the wide angle. But I just don't know how helpful that is in a single player game. I don't even know how helpful it'll be in a multiplayer game, to be honest with you. But it wears off. The feeling wears off extremely fast. And then when you think about it, you're like, damn, so I'm gonna spend $600-700 for this monitor, and what am I truly getting out of it, right? Like, what am I truly experiencing here, right? And I'm gonna tell you, it might just be a situation where PC gaming is just not my thing, bro. I'm willing to rest on that fact that PC gaming just might not be my bag. It might not be my bag because I don't care about modifying games, right? I am not. You know what's so crazy about mods? Have you ever seen a person create a mod and actually finish a game? No, seriously. I want you to think about this for a real brief second. Have you ever seen any of the people that show you these mods? Have you ever seen them finish the game that they're modding? Like, bruh, I don't want to just play around in game files, bro. I don't want to sit here and make a character pregnant, bro. Like, I want to play the game that was put forth in front of me, bro. I don't want to feel like I'm working on a game. I want to feel like I'm playing a game. Is that wrong? Am I in a different zone because I don't want to sit around and play with INI files and fucking download bullshit just to add to a game? Like, and again, one of the main problems that I have with this shit is that most of the people that mod do not play the games that they mod. They like to show you how good it looks, right? They like to show you how good it looks, but they don't actually play the games. I've never seen any of those people who use these mods actually finish the game. This nigga Jemiah, man. Yes, you are. All right, cool. Well, I'm cool, nigga. I am not with the labor tasks when it comes to playing my video games. I want to load that bitch up and I want to play it. God damn it. I don't want to fix on it. I don't want to work on it. I don't want to do anything but play it. I don't care about none of that other shit. None of it. Absolutely none of it. But yeah, I pissed a lot of PC scumbags off today. Today was a good day. Today was a joyous day. It was a beautiful thing, man. It was a beautiful sight. It was a beautiful sight. Because here's what's so weird and so strange about it. I just want y'all to think about this for a second. Imagine you're in the street and you're talking to yourself, right? You're talking to yourself and you say, you know what? PC is overrated. Now, I didn't say it to anybody in particular. I just said it I spoke it into the ether, bro. That's all I did. I spoke it into the ether. And I turned into Dark Brandon, man, because that's what the fuck it was all day. It was niggas trying to, and this is the funny part, right? When I talk shit about PC, especially on Twitter, when I talk shit about PC on Twitter, I never tell these niggas I have a PC. I just let them insinuate. I let them call me a pony. I've been a bot. I've been this. I've been that. And I sit back, relax, and I laugh because it is funny. Oh yes, I definitely chose violence today. And I was there for it. You know what's funny, Jemiah? Nobody came with any good arguments. All they did was get mad. All they did was come back with anger. None of them actually justified why PC is not overrated. None of them. None of them came with an argument to say, hey buddy, your logic is wrong. It's wrong because. And then I'm gonna tell you what really, like, it doesn't piss me off, but it actually makes me chuckle a little bit, right? When you get those holier than thou people that come and be like, oh my God, why does it have to be a war when it comes to gaming? Can't we just all game? Isn't it just great about being with games? I mean, you're a fanboy. Like, why would anybody care what you say anyway? And I said to him, I don't know. Why does anybody care? Why does anybody care? Why do you care so crazy about my opinion about something that means nothing to you? I mean, of all people, I'm not gonna lie to you. The PC niggas are the most insecure niggas I've ever met. And this is beyond Xbox dudes, PlayStation dudes, Nintendo dudes. PC guys are the most insecure about their rigs. Bro, a nigga came to me and was like, fuck your PlayStation. Your PlayStation is overrated. I said, okay. I said, okay. And I kept moving and I kept moving. And I don't know for the life of me why he thought I was going to defend whatever he thought about PlayStation. Defend against whatever he thought about PlayStation. I was like, all right. Yeah. Overrated, bro. Cool. Oh, man. I love it, though, man. Listen. I love it, man. I don't even get, look, I don't get upset. I don't get mad. I don't argue. I just continue to taunt them because I understand that at this point, you're in your feelings. You're emotional. You're an emotional creature. So I don't want to kill this by getting emotional with you. No, now I'm just going to fuck with you because you're bothered. You're bothered. You're bothered, bro. You spent all that money on your PC and you worried about what the next man saying when you think that that person is a console peasant? You think I'ma ever give a fuck about what a peasant think about me? Think about this in retrospect. You in your car, right? You in your car, nigga, you driving down the street, right? You get to an intersection. You see a dude holding up a sign saying will work for food, right? And then you refuse to, let's just say you refuse to give that man money that's holding up that sign that says will work for food, right? Let's say that happens, right? But then let's say that that man holding up that sign says, man, fuck you in your ugly ass car, nigga. You mean to tell me you gonna get mad at the nigga that's sitting on the side of the road begging for money? While you are in your nice ass car getting ready to either go to your house or go to your job? This is why I don't understand PC gamers, bruh. I don't understand it, dog. If you feel like you are in the Rolls Royce of video game products, why do you give a fuck? Why do you give a fuck about what a person that you feel is beneath you? A platform that you feel is beneath you. Why would you get mad if somebody with that platform says your PC is overrated garbage? I just want to understand it. I want to understand the logic between it, bro. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. I just want to know. Because there's no way, if you spoke into the ether, PlayStation is garbage, that shit is trash, that shit is a waste of money, nigga, you will never see me in your mentions. You will never see me in your mentions. But the second you say that shit to them, the second you say something like, yo, PC, you ain't even gotta say it directly to anybody, any brand, anything. All you gotta say is PC is trash. And them niggas come from everywhere with those anime pics. They come from everywhere, nigga. They start hopping out of Twitter dumpsters, nigga. They force close they goddamn video games that they may or may not be playing, that they may or may not be modding. You know, they might be in the middle of building a PC, nigga. You say that shit and they stop immediately and they have to let you know exactly how they feel about this statement. Cause how dare you say something about this expensive ass product that I spent all this goddamn money on? How dare you say something about that? Bruh, it is psychologically, it is the weirdest thing I've ever seen, bruh. This shit needs to be studied, bro. We need to get some people on the case to study this shit, bro. Cause I will be damned if I feel something or someone is beneath me. I am going to get mad when they say something. If I feel like I have a better product than them, I feel like I have a better product than you. I feel like I can do more with my product than you can. I feel like I spent more money on my fucking product. Like, why am I arguing with you? Go play your little $400, $500, $600, $700 console and be happy. But they can't do that. They can't do that, bro. They cannot do it, bro. They have to fight with you. They have to fight with you, bro. It has to be a fight. It has to end in bloodshed. I have to tell you how I feel. I have to tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you when that shit gets strange to me. It gets strange when niggas start writing paragraphs. I'm talking about multiple paragraphs. When I start to see essays being written about some shit I don't even really truly give a fuck about, that's when I gotta say, come on, dog. Come on, son. Come on, man. TLDR, nigga. Too long, didn't read. If you think that I'm gonna read an essay about you fucking whining to me about your bitch ass PC, you got me fucked up. I don't even know how you sat there or why you sat there and put together this 500 to 700 word essay, nigga, about some shit that I don't even really give a fuck. I don't care, nigga. I don't care, nigga. I don't care, bro. I am only saying this to piss you off. I wish you would understand this. I wish you would only, if I didn't think it would piss you off, I would not say this. I would not say this. I've done a test. I've said crazy shit about Nintendo. I've said crazy shit about Xbox. I've said crazy shit about PlayStation. I've said crazy. No, actually, hold on. I did say some crazy shit about PlayStation, and a nigga called me. He told me to go play on my PC. Yo. Hey, this shit has been a crazy week. Shout out to Mimnon. He says PC dudes got more zealous after the PS5 Pro. I don't know why though. I don't understand it. I don't know why. I don't know why. You know what's crazy? Nintendo Switch niggas have too. Nintendo Switch niggas want a console war now, and I don't understand why. I thought Nintendo niggas was above this bullshit. If you don't go and play with your little ass tablet, nigga, and shut the fuck up, nigga, go play and be happy with your tablet that you bought. Your $450 fucking tablet. Go play that shit and shut the fuck up, nigga. Don't you ever come to me and tell me that Cyberpunk on your little bitch ass Switch is anything comparable to a fucking PS5. If you don't go sit the fuck down with this stupid shit, stop. You're making yourself look stupid, and you don't have to do this. You don't have to live this way. You ain't gotta listen, Nintendo niggas. You ain't gotta live this way, bro. You do not have to live this way. But they gonna do it anyway. They gonna do it anyway. What happened to the wrestler nigga? What happened to the wrestling ass nigga? What happened to that nigga? The dude, the wrestler that used to cap for Nintendo, nigga. Go sit the fuck down, bro. Hey, them Nintendo niggas, they been stealth, bro. They been stealth. Low key, they wanted to be a part of the console war, but the Switch One was definitely too weak for them to be a part of the console war. So, you know, they only want to talk about console war shit if they think it's beneficial. You know how many people I've seen making excuses for the Nintendo Switch 2, saying that, oh, well, third-party games not selling. Oh, that's normal. That's normal. That's par for the course. This was expected. Nigga, what? You just said a week ago that the niggas been breaking records. That they've been breaking records. They got the best console launch in history, right? And then all of a sudden news come out about low ass fucking third-party software sales. And now all of a sudden none of that shit matter. Hey man, listen, bro, it's just a Switch, nigga. It's just a Switch, nigga. Yo, that's why these niggas, man, sometimes you just have to ignore the Nintendo niggas, dog. Just let them be who the fuck they are, nigga, because they're still trying to figure it out. They still don't know, man. They still don't know, bro. They still don't know. They still battling with the PS4 Pro and the Xbox Series S. Bro, don't come to me talking. We don't need to do this. We do not need to do this, bro. We do not need to take it there, Nintendo niggas. Like I said, be happy with what you have. Shut the fuck up. And be silent, dog. Be that silent kid in class that just get good grades, bro. That's what you need to do. Nigga, stop trying to hang out with the hoodlums, nigga. Stop trying to hang out at the big kids table, bro. You are an exception, not the fucking rule. Shut the fuck up. Stay in your goddamn place. Stay in your goddamn motherfucking place. I'm so tired of you niggas. I'm so tired of you niggas. Y'all just don't understand, bro. Y'all don't understand, bro. You Nintendo niggas is something else, bro. If y'all niggas was consistent, then I'd be cool with it. But y'all niggas don't be consistent, bro. Y'all niggas be wanting to be 1 foot in the street, 1 foot out, nigga. Y'all niggas be wanting to be about that life, but don't be wanting to be about that life. Y'all niggas for the console war, but then you ain't about the console war. Y'all, I mean, come on, bro. Pick a battle. Pick a battle, dog. Pick a battle. But this battle that you niggas is choosing right now, it is the wrong fucking battle. Be happy with your little shitty ass tablet. Be happy, bro. Go play some Mario Kart, nigga. Ain't Donkey Kong about to come out in a couple weeks? Nigga, go play some Donkey Kong and build dicks, cause that's what the fuck y'all gonna do. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna go out and build dicks. For some reason, there is an infatuation with creating dicks in video games for Nintendo guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what your obsession is. It's okay. Be who you are. Be who you are. But if I see some dicks in Donkey Kong, nigga, don't disrespect DK like that. Also, since I'm on a tangent about Nintendo, am I the only one that think that Donkey Kong game it looks like everything but a Donkey Kong game? Does that game look or feel in your soul? Does that look or feel like a Donkey Kong game? Because all the other bullshit aside, all jokes aside, right? When I saw that shit, it looked like Dig Dug, nigga. Like, when did Donkey Kong start digging? When did this nigga start digging under the ground? When did this nigga start punching rocks, nigga? Like, am I missing something? This was all about a nigga who was on a journey to get as many bananas as he could and fucking collect coins with the letters D. Wait, was it Donkey or was it Kong? It was one of them. Remember those little gold coins that you run through the level, you collect these little coins and it either spelled Donkey or it spelled Kong or something like that.
Yeah.
So when I saw this Donkey Kong, I was trying to figure out where the fuck is the Donkey Kong game, because this looked like they dropped Donkey Kong into some world and just call that shit Donkey Kong, bruh. I don't know. I don't know. It looks nothing like Astrobot. I don't know why people keep saying that. It doesn't look a single thing like Astrobot. Not in any sense of the imagination. I don't even see the Mario shit that y'all keep saying. It does not look like Mario. It looks like a sandbox that they threw Donkey Kong in that motherfucker, and they're calling it a Donkey Kong game, but it looks like everything but a Donkey Kong game. The nigga is Spider-Man. Literally. He climbs up walls with his hands. Flat surfaces. Not grabbing on nothing. Just kind of sticking to the wall, nigga. Again, I might be wrong. Maybe y'all know something about Donkey Kong that I don't. But when I used to play Donkey Kong, even Donkey Kong, what was it? Donkey Kong 64? Even Donkey Kong 64 was about you collecting bananas. And not just big crystallized ass bananas. It was about you collecting bananas, making your way through these crazy ass fucking levels, you know, finding the secrets and hitting things, but it was never about fucking digging in the ground.
Bro, this game has more destruction than Crackdown 3, though.
It does. It does indeed. That's one thing that Nintendo has mastered. They have mastered making mushy graphics that you can fucking destroy. They have mastered the art of giving you some shit that looks like shit and letting you do a lot with the shit. We gotta give them credit for that. They give you a lot to do with the shit that's there. Nigga, they give you these blades of grass. I mean, they little small blades of grass. Might not be full patches blades of grass, but they gonna give you some grass. But they made Donkey Kong into fucking... They made a 3D Dig Dug.
It's like a little bit of Wreck-It Ralph. Like...
Dig Dug, nigga. Look up Dig Dug. And tell me that don't look similar to fucking to this shit.
This shit about to do numbers though, I'll tell you that.
Maybe.
There's no baby. This shit about to do numbers, nigga. You crazy?
Maybe.
One thing these Nintendo dudes do, bro, is they show up for their first party games.
Wrong. They show up for Mario and Zelda. Donkey Kong has tried several times and has not made a difference.
I don't think they made a new Donkey Kong game. It's a bunch of like
yeah, they made some Donkey Kong shit, and it hasn't sold very well.
When?
Donkey Kong Tropical Country Freeze or whatever the fuck that shit is.
Wasn't that like some fucking like?
It was still Donkey Kong. Nigga, Mario Kart 8 was a fucking Wii game.
Mario Kart's goated though.
Wait, nigga. What? Hold on, nigga. You ain't gonna make no goddamn excuses, and then when I give you an answer to your excuse, you default to but Mario Kart is goated, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Like, yeah, nigga. After all of these goddamn years, nigga, sure is goated. Did Donkey Kong 64 sell well? Shit, if I know, I don't know. The Nintendo 64 itself didn't sell well, so I don't know. I have no clue.
Yeah. They didn't have the audience for that.
Man, listen, man, y'all gotta stop making these excuses for Nintendo when they you make excuses for when they do bad, and then you overblow when they do good. Y'all gotta stop with this now. Y'all gonna have to stop with this, goddammit. But to Nintendo's to the point of their third party shit. I told y'all Nintendo is in a special position, right? Nintendo is in a position where people who have the opposing platforms still go out and buy the Nintendo. The problem is they have the opposing platforms. So when third-party games come out, why in the fuck would they go to the lowest common denominator and buy that third-party game? When they have other means of playing it, and they have other means of playing it at higher fidelity, better goddamn situation. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And that's not going to change at all. You have diehard Nintendo fans that only buy Nintendo products. Those the stupid niggas that's actually gonna buy some third-party shit. They don't give a fuck. Nigga, Nintendo have been starving them so goddamn bad. And I ain't talking about starving game-wise. Nigga, they gave them a goddamn bare bones ass original Switch and gave them a little... Dog, this is like being in a desert with no water, right? With no water, and then a nigga spitting in your mouth. Like, you so fucking thirsty, nigga, that you would accept that spit. Because, nigga, it's either that or you die of fucking thirst, nigga. You die of fucking heat. You out here in the fucking desert.
I don't think it's like you out there you out there drinking, you out there thirsty, and niggas hand you so like a bottle of Arrowhead. You like, ooh, you know what I mean? You like, ooh. you like, I don't know about this, or they hand you a bottle of Dasani, you know what I mean? Like, you like, I can drink this, but you know what I mean?
Nah, but that's the thing. They've known nothing about quality. They've accepted Nintendo selling them a bullshit piece of hardware. They made every excuse in the world for the bullshit piece of hardware that Nintendo sold them. They made every excuse about the Switch 1. They were all saying, oh, I can't believe that it runs. But what they weren't telling you is that shit was running at 15 FPS. Yo, niggas is like, whoa, Bayonetta finally runs at 60 FPS. And I'm like, dog, what was that shit running at before?
Let's be honest though, like,
wasn't it targeting 60?
Yeah, everything's targeting 60. You're not buying a Switch to play third-party games. Let's keep it 100. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and third-party games flopping on the Switch doesn't hurt Nintendo at all. If anything, it strengthens them. You know what I mean? Because you're only gonna want to play the first-party games. You're only gonna want to buy and play the first-party games on the Switch. So it only benefits Nintendo.
But isn't that the point, or hasn't that been the point since the beginning?
Pretty much.
If you bought the Switch 1 and you bought it based off of what Nintendo had to offer, how does it strengthen Nintendo that you get a Switch 2, see how terrible the fucking third-party shit running, and then you be like, you know what? Let me go buy the first-party shit. Like, wasn't that the whole plan to begin with?
Well, I'm saying it just keeps competition away from their games. You know what I mean? It stops third-party games from like taking over their console, basically. So like,
I
Nintendo
still don't see how it helps Nintendo though.
Because Nintendo, they don't want to have third-party games.
So then what happens when third-party be like, yo, fuck Nintendo again?
I mean, when these sell like, 100 million copies, I mean, consoles plus consoles, handhelds plus, like, you're kind of almost forced to try to put some games on there to get a little bit of sales. You know what I mean? It's like, when the user base is so large, your investors and whatnot are gonna want to be like, okay, let's make a version for the Switch.
Not really. Not if your shit has been consistently failing. If your shit has been consistently failing, why are you gonna continue to fail?
I mean, Deuce is still putting games on Xbox, so it's like, what's the same?
Yeah, but they paying for that shit.
Oh,
Xbox.
what do you mean? They're not doing Game Pass.
They are paying for that shit. Nigga, Ninja Gaiden, they are publishing that fucking game. That is a third-party game made by a third-party company, and Xbox is publishing that shit on every fucking platform.
I thought they owned Team Ninja.
Who?
Xbox. I'm thinking about something else.
Nigga, what?
They own who does Xbox own?
Nigga, they don't own Team Ninja. What is you talking about?
What's the deal about that?
They definitely don't own Koei Tecmo.
What's the deal am I thinking about?
Ninja Theory?
Oh, okay, that's what. I'm like, yeah. Matter of fact, you're right. I'm like, wait a minute, like, what's the deal am I thinking about?
That nigga say, don't they own Team Ninja? Fuck no.
I know they own some Ninja Joy. I'm like, yo, don't they own some Ninja Studio? Like,
yo. Hey, but shout out to Nintendo, man. Shout out to Nintendo and all of their glory / non-glory / oh, maybe we celebrated too fast, but hey, we ain't gonna say nothing. We gonna give them about 6 more months. Let's see what happens, man. I still stick by my word that I don't think that the Switch 2 is gonna do nearly as well as the Switch 1, but Let's give it about 6 months. I want to give them a fair shot to get them numbers up, to get them up, and we gonna see.
This is Pokemon Legends DNA. Is this a brand new game for the Switch? The brand new Pokemon game?
What brand new Pokemon game? I swear, I feel like they announced some new Pokemon game. Not the Pokemon remaster thing. I'm talking about an actual new Pokemon game. I swear, I feel like they did.
It's DNA.
Is it ZNA?
Yeah.
Is that the one? That's not the remaster, right? That's not the. It's not that one, right?
From what I'm seeing, it says it's a new game.
Yeah, I think that's the one we was telling you about last time, but nobody couldn't figure out what the fuck the name was for that shit. And we started talking about the remaster that they was making from the Switch to, I guess, the Switch 2 or whatever. All right, so we got the Switch 2 third-party sales out the way. Oh, Xbox. Xbox. Tell me, please tell me, you have been in the know and you seen what Xbox came out and announced.
I've seen, I think I've seen like YouTube things, but I've never really clicked on them.
Nah.
They
We
have an
gotta
AMD
put you on
partner,
game.
right?
We gotta put you on game, brother. Mute up real quick. We gonna
Alright.
play this video and then we gonna come back and we gonna talk about this shit, because this gotta be some of the most hilarious shit ever. Yo, where the fuck is my... Yo, this shit looks so fucking dope, not having a fucking border between screens. Yo, this shit is fucking fire, nigga. Shout out to Samsung. Okay. Where is my Streamlabs? We still live? The fuck going on? Hold on. What in the ever loving... Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, what the hell happened to my damn Streamlabs? All right, cool. Here we go. Let me go ahead and let's play this greatness.
At Xbox, our vision is for you to play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want. That's why we're investing in our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories. I am thrilled to share we've established a strategic multi-year partnership with AMD to co-engineer silicon across a portfolio of devices, including our next generation Xbox consoles, in your living room and in your hands. Together with AMD, we are advancing the state of art in gaming silicon to deliver the next generation of graphics innovation to unlock a deeper level of visual quality and immersive gameplay and player experiences enhanced with the power of AI, all while maintaining compatibility with your existing library of Xbox games. This is all about building you a gaming platform that's always with you, so you can play the games you want across devices anywhere you want, delivering you an Xbox experience not locked to a single store or tied to one device. That's why we're working closely with the Windows team to ensure that Windows is the #1 platform for gaming. The next
God damn, son.
generation of Xbox is coming to life, and this is just the beginning. We can't wait to show you what's next.
Okay. Now tell me you just seen that.
Microsoft is doing what Microsoft does. You know what I mean?
No.
That's crazy.
Tell me you just seen that.
I mean,
Tell me you understand exactly what she just said. I have to ask you at this point, brother, if Microsoft has a console, which is what they're calling it, and it's not locked to one store, what benefits do I get for using the Xbox or Microsoft store?
I guess you get to play anywhere,
Bruh.
right? That's the biggest thing they're trying to do. They're trying to do the play
No.
anywhere
If I can use any store, isn't that already a thing on PC?
Yeah.
So what is the benefit of me buying this quote unquote Xbox device that says it's an Xbox device, gives me access to the Xbox store, which PC already has the Xbox store? How does this make sense to anyone?
It's basically just like a little PC box, basically, right? Like that's what they're trying to do.
So if they are not making money off the hardware, which they definitely not going to, and there's a chance that they won't even make money off the software because of Steam and Epic and Steam giving out not Steam with their Steam sales, Epic with the fucking free games that they give you, what am I buying in the Microsoft store?
I mean, they're still getting 70% off the other stores, and also they got Game Pass. I mean, that's the really what you're gonna.
They're getting 70% off the other stores if we're referring to their games.
Yeah.
Their games are not the majority of games.
I mean, if you buy out the publishers, they will be. You know what I mean? Like I really don't understand. Like the way they're talking, I don't think there's gonna be another console, but they keep saying there's gonna be another console. You know what I mean? Which is weird.
I am gonna tell you the way I always said it from the beginning. It makes 0 sense. I get free games from the Epic Store, which gives me less of an incentive to buy or pay for a subscription through Microsoft. I get stupid deals that usually only come to fucking Steam. Has nothing to do with the Microsoft Store. Has nothing to do with the Epic Store. Which means if you're not really standing to make any money off the hardware, and you're not really standing to make any money software wise, then what the fuck are we doing here? Consoles can be a loss leader as far as hardware goes because you make it up with the software.
They made more money though with this new Xbox generation than the last. Like they're making more money, so they're making money somehow. Like you know what I mean? So it's like something is generating money for them outside of the hardware.
Game Pass.
It's not even Game Pass. It's not even Game Pass. because Game Pass numbers haven't even really gone up.
No, but they've seen an uptick in an increase in PC Game Pass, right? And so, you know, they're making money. If you look at like the financial report, they made an uptick of revenue from games in a service, right? So, you know, they're making some profit, I guess, or they're making an increase in profit from games and services, and their services being Game Pass or anything that they're any games that people are purchasing. Their hardware is, you know, it's convoluted, and it's a loss leader, and they do a pathetic job at marketing and whatnot. So of course their consoles aren't selling, aren't moving in the rate that they want them to be. I think that this PC hybrid, whatever it is, there's so many questions that need to be answered before we. I mean, we're having this conversation, and a lot of it's speculation, but at the same time, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. But I always fall back to, you know, the fundamentals of any business is their marketing strategy, and you literally have no footprint in Japan. You have no footprint in some of the Middle Eastern countries. You have a dwindling footprint in South America and in Europe. So your only consumer base is here in the States. And so when you've marketed that Play Anywhere or this is an Xbox, and now that you want to try and make an Xbox branded or an Xbox console, I mean, and the messaging is just and that's always been Microsoft's, you know, Achilles heel is their marketing, especially their worldwide global marketing.
So let me ask you this question. If it's not a PC, right, and it's running Epic Game Store, possibly GOG, Steam, right? What are the specs?
Right.
And
no, that's the question.
Does it require validation like a Steam Deck for things to get verified, Steam verified or whatever? And if that's the case, if all they're doing is creating some software that will allow them to play, I guess, Xbox 360 and Xbox One games in a PC-like environment, right? Is that going to be exclusive to whatever this box is that they are putting out there?
I mean, it wouldn't be because PC
What's our question?
Well, I don't think that it would, because what Sarah Bond said in this ad is bringing everything to everybody everywhere at all times. Like that's their mantra. Again, I don't see how this would make any sense. I think that whatever they're planning on putting out isn't going to be a fucking Xbox. That's number one. Number two, I think it makes no sense because the simple fact that consoles are loss leaders and they will take a hit on, you know, trying to get profit off the hardware if they can, you know, make it back up with the games. But how do you make it back up with the games when you're giving people other options that will exclude you from this conversation? If you buy something directly through Steam and it's a third party, Microsoft doesn't get paid at all from that transaction.
Yeah. And the key word to what everyone and Jemiah and you keep saying is buying games. And we know just through all the data and the years of us console warring that the vast majority of Xbox guys don't buy games. So you're going to send these guys are hyped for, you know, this unified storefront or multiple storefronts that they have to buy games for.
But who said they're going to have a unified storefront though?
But here's the thing that doesn't make any sense to me, right? If a person can go out, buy a computer, hook that computer up to their TV, and it's already this box and it's actually customizable, who the fuck is going out buying a box that more than likely isn't customizable?
Who's doing that?
Who the fuck is doing this? Is why I say this shit doesn't make any sense. I cannot make theoretically, I cannot come up with anything that makes this shit make any sense, bro. And if it can't, if you can't make it make sense in your mind, it's not gonna make sense in reality. Why wouldn't I just go full PC? Why am I gonna go half-ass PC with whatever the fuck this offering is, and then be tied to whatever these chips are that fucking AMD is cooking up for them, right? Why would I do that? Instead of just building a PC at this point, because how much is this going to cost?
Sid, it's gonna be, well, if you look at what Lisa Sue said, now y'all might have addressed this, I don't know. I just got off work, man. But she said they're gonna combine the Ryzen CPU and the what the shit called, a Radeon GPU into one chip, a system on a chip that's gonna be available across the Xbox, the cloud, the PC, you know.
But who's going to buy this specific setup when you can build a PC and buy whatever the fuck it is that you want to buy?
Right.
That's why I say this doesn't make sense to me. Ghost, can you make this shit make sense, bro?
I can't, man. I can't. I just,
Link.
you know, you touched on the price point. I mean, this thing's gonna it's gonna be anywhere from $800 to $1,200.
Shit,
at least.
The damn Xbox console by $800. So you know this thing gonna cost more than that. I'm thinking $1,000.
They're gonna make a couple of iterations of this too. They're gonna make it something weak as hell. They're gonna make something mid. They're gonna make something, you know, extremely powerful. And that's what Xbox, they have to convolute everything. So just
how much power are we getting with an SoC? What they're doing is simply what fucking Intel has been doing for years with their CPUs by offering video acceleration capabilities through the Intel processor. It's not the greatest. But then it's not the worst either. But again, if I'm taking it this far and going this far into the PC realm, why am I not just going the rest of the fucking way?
Well,
why would I be 1 foot in and 1 foot fucking out? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Microsoft, I think they're going to call this setup an Xbox, so you'll have, you know, Microsoft and other OEMs that want to build this thing, right? And if it has this CPU, GPU, SoC chip in it, they can call it an Xbox.
Yo, Sick, I put that AMD link in the chat though, if you want to look at what
I don't know.
No. I got the video for that too. I don't
see this really appealing to. It don't really appeal to the console guys. I don't see this appealing to the PC. I don't know. I really don't know who want this.
My thing is, right, I go out and buy whatever this system on a chip is, right? And I pretend like it's an Xbox. And then a few years later, I'm going to pretend like I'm upgrading an Xbox instead of buying another fucking PC.
Well, Sick, you won't be able to upgrade it, right?
Huh?
What can you upgrade?
No. You won't be able to upgrade it, but that's what I'm saying. Why would I go half-ass when I can just go full force? You're already dipping. You're already foot dipping. You already got your toe in that water. So why am I playing around with that when I can have a fully customizable thing with an actual GPU that maybe when I get tired of it in the future, I'll just fucking get another one?
But it looks like they're going more heavy into AI. So like they're basically saying like you don't need to upgrade it because we're going to be upgrading the AI software side of it.
Nah, you still going to need to upgrade it.
Now say that back to yourself, Jemiah. You've been in this long enough. What the fuck does that mean?
Nothing. NVIDIA do upgrade to DLSS, but at some point you still need a new GPU.
It just seems like they're going to a lot of cloud and streaming still. Like
I
they're
don't think so.
But like look what Lisa Sue said, and then look what Sarah Bond said. If you're gonna be able to play the same games over all these different platforms, one common denominator is gonna have to be like a cloud or something.
The cloud, yeah.
To export these games to these systems, because the ROG Ally cannot play Gears the way a PC or a PS5 or
No, but
even
they're not talking about the ROG Ally. They're talking about this new.
No, the ROG Ally is part
discrete-
of it though.
No. Listen to what they said. This new discrete GPU, CPU, Ryzen, whatever this shit's gonna be called, right? Is gonna power all those devices.
Bro,
So
who mentions the ROG Ally though?
no, but what I'm saying is, I understand she mentions it because it's powered by an AMD system. But what they're talking about, these new devices are going to be powered by this new chip that they're working on.
Then why?
And yeah, the cloud will be a component. But what Lisa Sue was saying is that built-in backwards compatibility with your current Xbox library, which means that these games will be able to run on this. So there's some kind of hardware emulation built into the chip to play all these old games.
Why would you have a ROG Ally come out and not have the new chipset in there? How's that make any fucking sense?
Because it's not available yet. They're working. This is something that's probably not coming out for another 2 years. This ROG Ally was just a stopgap. This is not this ROG Ally was just a this some bull. The ROG Ally is just some bullshit, you know.
Bro,
all of this is bullshit.
I mean, all of it is. Yeah,
I don't know how we got to the point where we're trying to rationalize this stupid shit, dog. Like we are rationalizing them creating a custom APU to put in the fucking box, give you a limited fucking experience while making you buy a fucking PC. They're making you buy a PC, but you're buying a PC that is still limited to whatever the fuck they're providing based on whatever they're creating with AMD. That doesn't make any sense. If you're going to
Microsoft
do that,
is trying to.
But we're no longer in that realm where you don't want to have a PC. You've already moved into that realm if you're even slightly interested in this. If you're slightly interested in this, you want a PC.
With Microsoft, if you notice, Microsoft loves to change the definition of words and what things mean. Right? So now they're building these pre-built PCs with this APU in it, and they're going to call them console. And of course, the Xbox fan base is going to go out there and champion this bullshit, right? They're always trying to change the narrative, change the landscape, change the definition of words. This is the kind of bullshit that they do. And you're going to be having journalists and fanboys running around saying this thing is actually a console. And see, this is another thing too. This gets their developers off the hook from making console games. Now they can just build a PC game and you didn't give them that unoptimized bullshit and let them deal with it.
But this is what AMD has, right? It says, together with building a vibrant open ecosystem that delivers next-gen graphics and immersive gameplay through innovative neural processing powered by AI. That sounds like cloud streaming, or what Xbox wanted to do in the beginning, where they have the cloud do most of the labor on the background and push it to your game. You know what I mean?
No, not really. Because DLSS uses a neural network, so that I think they're talking about their RDNA upscale technology and stuff. That's what they're talking about when they say the AI and all that, because that's what the neural network is what they use to train the AI to do the upscale.
But I get that. But like, if you have a handheld, right? NVIDIA, the only way NVIDIA has deep learning chip sampling is the hardware inside of the actual GPU makes it work. So the Switch doesn't have the same tensor cores as a full PC does. So how do you offset that, right? You offset that through AI. Like, to me, there's no other way to really do it. If you don't have the hardware, you still need hardware to do the AI bullshit. You just can't just have it, unless you're going to stream it to the console or to the handheld.
I think streaming will be part of it, but be a bust. That's all
it's
I'm
gonna
saying.
be this shit gonna be trash, but
what up, Corey?
So I just wanted to kind of quickly say that I think this is actually pretty genius by Microsoft. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh no! Please don't say that.
Hear me out. Y'all looking at this from a consumer standpoint. Y'all know me, I'm always looking at the business end of it. The customer in this case isn't the gamer. The customer in this case is getting the OEM manufacturers to buy into all of this Xbox. You're gonna make an Xbox. You're gonna have all of these Xbox dudes are 31 million or whatever, however many player base they have right now. going to be chomping at the bit to buy your new device. They're trying to sell this shit to the OEM manufacturers. They're not trying to sell this shit to you. They don't care if it sells to you. Why? Because if someone else makes the hardware, they're not taking a loss on the hardware. All they have to do is supply software to it.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, you guys.
The sales pitches to the OEM manufacturer. They need to keep Asus thinking that Asus is going to get 31 million something Xbox users to buy the Asus Xbox handheld or the Asus Xbox console or whatever the hell the OEM manufacturers are going to call this thing whenever they release it. It's not going to be they're not going to give a shit if their actual consumers don't buy this thing when it
that's
actually
what I'm
comes
saying
out.
though, right? Like, so the ROG Ally comes out now, and then 2 years later you release a ROG Ally with a better chipset. Like, I'm pissed off now. I just wasted $700 2 years ago, and now you came out with a better fucking a better ROG Ally with a new chipset. Like, why wouldn't you wait?
Asus just did that thing.
Xbox, huh?
Asus just did that. They released the regular Asus ROG Ally, and then they released the X.
Well, I mean, that's their prerogative. But I'm saying, as an Xbox person, if your whole thing is I'm an Xbox fan who's trying to still play Xbox and an Xbox ecosystem, you just sold me some bullshit just for you to turn around and sell me some more bullshit with the new chipset that's going to be this open ecosystem.
Microsoft don't care about that because now you're not their customer, you're Asus customer.
Yeah, but Asus gonna look like, yo, you just sold me this shitty ass chipset. I guess they're using their own shitty ass chipset.
Asus don't give a shit as long as you buy that damn shit. They don't care.
Exactly. Nobody gives a shit about.
They're not making no money in this. Asus don't get any money when you buy games or peripherals. Unless you.
Asus is going to make their money off of them selling this OEM product, which is why this thing's not going to be $500-$600. It's going to be the cost of a PC.
Then they should know that shit's not going to sell, though. That's what
First
I'm saying.
of all, the Xbox branding being on that bitch is what ain't gonna sell it. They don't have the cachet for that shit, dog. A person is gonna see that and be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Think about it if you Asus, your biggest selling gaming item has fucking sold like 500K or like 1 million or something, maybe 2 million. 31 million Xbox users sound like a lot. When you only sold
Asus
1 million.
But Asus sells hundreds of millions of motherboards, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, motherboards cost more than most consoles. Like,
no, but this is another revenue stream. It's just another revenue. It's more revenue.
Let me get these super chats. Shout out to Gordo P23. He says, "Time that we finally just stop talking about Xbox fans. Once Halo comes, I'm gonna laugh at them one last time, and that's it. I no longer see Xbox as a platform. Therefore, Xbox no longer exists." Shout out to Anonymous Boss. He says, "Sick, you spoke about something I did not notice. Microsoft will have to push AI very heavy so it runs very well. And just like you said, Sick, instead of buying a PC with the NVIDIA GPU, let's see. Here's my problem with all of this, right? We're assuming that Microsoft AI is going to be something to fucking talk about. That's number one. They were asked a while back, I don't know if you guys remember it, but they were asked if the AI would be similar to Sony's Pisser or whatever.
PSSR, yeah.
And they said no, they are looking more to change how games are played or some shit like that. They said something stupid to that extent. I don't know if y'all remember that shit.
They want to change access to games.
Because they're not building, Microsoft's not interested in building custom solutions, right? Sony worked directly with AMD to build PSSR, right? With Project Amethyst and all this other stuff. Microsoft is going to use whatever AMD gives them, right? Which will be whatever technology AMD has at the time, they'll just use that from the PC and call it a day. They're not innovating. They're not doing anything special.
I mean, maybe they're going to have the AI completely process the game, and there's not going to actually be...
You got to have a hardware component to have a device in your house if it's not a streaming device. If this device plays games, it's gonna have to have some kind of hardware to process this stuff.
Oh, it's gonna have a chipset that's gonna just run the AI, and the AI is just gonna do everything else.
No, that's not how that's gonna work.
No.
That's the way it seems.
Nah, you know much better than this, Jemiah. What is you saying right now,
What are you talking
bro?
about? Like that's what I'm looking at. I think they're trying to do something completely different, and that's the only thing I can see would be the reason behind you're gonna make an SoC, and then you're gonna put it on a tablet, a fucking OEM box, and other shit. So like the only way that would work if you're using AI to actually generate all the graphics, like do like some kind of like cloud hybrid system. Like that's the only way it works for me. Otherwise, you just use the standard way to make it. I don't understand why you would be so focused on AI and all this other shit.
So let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it. So you mean to tell me in order for me to truly experience my games, I have to be connected to the internet?
Yeah, that don't.
Yeah. Like
that's not completely out of line.
That sound like that Crackdown shit. That sound like that. That sound like what they try to do with Crackdown with that power to cloud shit. See how that works?
That's what I'm saying. They've never deviated from what they're trying to do. Like these.
Well, let me ask you a question. But you know how I know this don't make sense, Jemiah? Because they're saying you're going to be able to access other storefronts like Steam and Epic Game Store. You've got to have some native hardware to process those games.
So the problem is not
dog. I don't know what y'all think Microsoft is about to do, bro, but it ain't none of what y'all talking about right now.
I mean,
I don't think that's what
the problem is not them making a PC. Making a PC is easy. They can do that. There've been numbers of PCs that have been made. The problem is making this PC function like their console. So what they're probably going to leverage this neural network with is to try to make their neural network function in a way that allows general use to
well, let me ask you, because I can't think for the life of me that you truly believe that either. Why would I want my PC to function like an Xbox?
Because if you don't have your PC that you're selling as an Xbox function like an Xbox, you're going to get a class action lawsuit from every Xbox owner who has any kind of digital library.
No, you won't.
Yes, you will. If you pull the hardware from them and you tell them
end of life is a real thing, Corey, and you forgetting about that.
Yeah, that was.
Yes, you can EOL the product, but if you EOL the product, you still have to give them some access to the store.
No, you don't. Well, yeah, through their old console, yeah.
Yeah, they still have an Xbox Series.
They still have an Xbox Series and Xbox Ones and 360. All that shit still exists.
Well, let's take them at their word. Let's take them at their word that they're gonna make all of this shit work. The main thing that people should have took from this is that Sarah Bond said that you're gonna be able to access your entire library across all devices. That should have been the number one thing that told you that what they're doing has nothing to do with a console and everything to do with making whatever they have in their system compatible with PC. But my question is, as a selling point, how are you going to sell me this $1,200, $1,300 box when I can go build me a PC? Or buy a pre-built PC that I can change to my liking. How are you going to convince me to buy this particular product?
Because no matter what you say, there's going to be
it's not going to work.
We're never going to buy a PC. And like I said, if you look at
that's what they're
video, right?
Wait,
I just looked at it again, right?
That's what they're going to be buying though when they get this thing. It's going to be a PC.
But it's not going to be a PC that you can upgrade or have to do anything to it. It's just it's like basically a pre-built.
Yeah, you're gonna be locked into some bullshit hardware that's gonna get outdated real.
Yo, Jemiah, what the fuck is going on, Jemiah? No, Jemiah, bro. I don't believe what my ears are hearing right now, bro.
If you look at this AMD video with Lisa Su, right, when she mentions what she's doing, she says handhelds, PCs in the cloud. She doesn't say consoles. I'm telling you right now.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
No,
she does say console. I got you. She says console.
Bro.
She says PC, console, handheld, cloud. That's what she said. All four of them devices.
Nah, you can't take everything as everything is trolling. I'm really trying to understand this from Jemiah's perspective because, again, the reason why it doesn't make any sense to me is because if you give a person too many options, the options that they choose usually ain't gonna be ones that
ain't gonna be the one that benefit you. Exactly.
Bro,
That's what I was about to say.
When somebody tells me that you're gonna be able to play your game seamlessly over all these platforms, there has to be something that's unifying them. To give you the same experience
No, you don't need. Is there something in your PC that unifies it that makes it compatible with the Steam store,
Deck.
the Epic store, GOG?
I'm not talking about the Steam store. I'm talking about how you play the games. So
they are talking about the platform. No, Jemiah, they're talking about you being able to access all these platforms on one box.
No, they're talking about.
Yes, they did. No, did you not hear what Sarah Bond said? She said you won't be locked to a single store. Did you hear what she said? She said you're gonna be able to
add this. You can add the store to any device. The store, adding the store is not the hard part. It's getting the version, the PC version of games to run on your dedicated device.
That's what I'm saying.
PC version.
It's going to be it's going to be. Listen, guys. She just said, Lisa Sue said, this shit is combining our GPU and CPUs for a seamless chip that we're going to be able to deploy across PCs, console, handhelds, cloud streaming. It's going to be a PC, right, that runs Windows Store and Steam and all. You can download all the storefronts, but it's going to be running a version of Windows that's stripped down, that's just really centered around gaming. It's going to be a Windows OS. There's going to be a gaming OS.
How do I get to access my existing Xbox library from that?
Because Lisa Sue, she said it. She said it's going to be at a hardware level baked in so that you can play all these old games. They're going to have hardware emulation built into this bullshit ass GPU, CPU, APU that's going to be able to play your Xbox game. It's going to play your console game, emulate them, and it's going to be able to run PC games.
You can't even play every game from Steam on the Steam Deck, though.
That's the hook right there. That's the hook.
I'm telling you, this is some AI-generated bullshit. I'm telling you right now. You can't even play every game from Steam on the Steam Deck. So,
but
for you
y'all are missing.
You're not telling
y'all missing the major thing that's being said. There's nothing special about what they're putting in there because they said that it's going to be across all devices.
Again, I don't think that the point from Microsoft's perspective, I don't think that the point is that it has to be unique to them. I don't think they care about whether or not it's unique because they don't need to sell it to the customer. They only need to sell it to the manufacturer who's going to buy into all of this shit.
But they do need to sell it to the customer because if you can't sell it to the customer, it's not going to be a viable product for the manufacturer.
But this is what I'm going to agree with him on this.
The licensing for Xbox is going to be a upfront cost. They're not going to be like, okay, well,
you're just to use the name, just to use the name. You're just going to be able to use the name. Microsoft is off the hook on the console, on the hardware sales.
Do y'all really think that people are this stupid? Work. Like
these. No, I don't think customers going. I don't think this is going to be successful at all. But I'm just telling you what I think Microsoft going to do.
I think the console is going to be successful. I think that the console is going to be the console.
Do y'all really think this shit is going? Y'all really think people are this stupid, huh?
Yeah, no, they're not this stupid. No,
dude, I don't. Yeah, people are you're telling me that all of this shit is gonna work across all devices, but you're gonna get me to buy a device that's locked to a specific set of hardware?
I think it's gonna crash and burn real fast, but they're gonna try it.
I think that's what they used to figure out.
Are y'all thinking this shit through? They said this is going to work on everything, which means it's not specific to whatever these little candy ass devices are that they're putting together.
Hey,
yeah, but it's just like a GPU, right? You can have the GPU still keeps the same PCIe, right? But certain companies are gonna add more voltage or whatever to make it run better. So you have like the extreme ones. So you can have a
but at this point,
one company.
I'm gonna have a $1,000 version, a $1,500 version, and a $2,000 version. Absolutely. Why am I not just building a custom PC, which I will be able to change myself in the future?
Because you don't want a PC and you can't afford it.
But I'm
that's what you're
buying into a PC. How can I say I don't want a PC, but I want PC fucking storefronts?
For the same,
You want
for the same,
right?
for the same reason these dudes are hyping up getting a Steam store for the last goddamn year and a half.
But that's because they already own PCs.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what we were saying.
We're talking about the Xbox right now. Xbox right now. Who's still in the
These are PC guys, man.
Hey, bro, come on, dog. Are we really doing this right now, dog? Like, are we really doing this? Hold on. One second. Hey, Royal.
Yeah.
Do you hear this shit?
What's up, Roy?
I've been here. No, I've been here. I've been.
No. You're a nigga that work in marketing and shit. Like, do you hear this shit?
Yeah, I mean, all right. I've seen that Sarah Bond shit, and I've seen it only one time, so I need to watch what she say again, like multiple times, because the way words are used, like the way they word shit, is always on purpose, right? Nothing is accidental.
Exactly.
Right?
When they put these, yeah,
it's exactly like whatever they say is literally exactly what they saying, but they will be able to make it to where it sounds cool as fuck without actually telling you what it is. Because after that Sarah Bond shit, y'all arguing about it right now, which means we don't really know what the fuck she's talking about at all. Otherwise, we wouldn't be arguing, right?
All right. Check this out.
Tough.
Check this out. No. Check this out. I don't need to know what is in whatever this is that they're building, because she just reassured me that it's going to be available across all devices and PCs.
There's not gonna be anything special about it.
That's for sure.
There's nothing special about it.
So if you're telling me,
we know that
there is nothing special about this thing that you're telling me about, why am I going to buy into whatever this pre-made device is that I cannot change? I cannot change it. I can't do anything with it. So I'm gonna buy it and try to treat it like a fucking console?
No, here's what I mean, right? When you announce some shit and it just causes more confusion than it actually provides, like the information you provide. I mean, this product is bullshit. Because if I want to sell you a product, I want you to know what it is. It does this, does that. Also do julienne fries, yada, 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 right? I want you to know about it. I want you to be hype about it. What exactly are you hype about? If you are hype about Xbox shit, right? What exactly are you hype about?
The Steam store, nigga.
Across the board? Yeah, it works across the board and you can get Steam on it.
Yeah.
Nobody give a fuck.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're hyping up, man. That's what
nobody give a fuck. No one give a fuck, because any motherfucker who wants to access the Steam store, they are already doing that right the fuck now.
Exactly. 1,000%.
100%. 1,000%.
Yeah. My only point toward this is that Microsoft doesn't care. They don't need to. That's Asus's problem. That's MSI's problem. Whoever's going to make these devices that Microsoft is going to put out, that's their problem. They don't need to worry about any of that. All they need to do is sell enough of the hype to get the fanboys lathered up about it and getting them all excited about it so that they can sell to the manufacturers. This is the rabid fan base that you're going to inherit by licensing the Xbox brand. Pay us our money so that we can get the hell out of you guys' way, and then you make the box, and then these people will have to deal with whether or not the box actually sells. Now, if the box doesn't sell, Microsoft is still off the hook, because Microsoft doesn't have to apologize to their fan base and go, well, we stopped making this console because it didn't sell. They're not making the console to begin with.
So listen, I've been saying this since, I don't know, it's probably been 2 years, man. Every quarterly report, Microsoft is reporting down 30% hardware, negative this, negative that. The red part in the ledger has been their hardware. They are wanting to be free. They are wanting to be free from this hardware. Everything is a fucking Xbox now. Anybody can make one. They're gonna do this whatever this fucking shit is with AMD. any manufacturer that wants to build it, as long as it meets their specs requirements, it can be called an Xbox.
Yep.
They're gonna build some bullshit ass Windows stripped down version of Windows. I heard Phil in the interview talk about when they asked, I think it was like they asked him about what did he think about Steam and their handheld operating system being available on other devices, and he said, you know, they're a little ahead of us when it comes to that, but we're working on something. We got something coming. So they know that the gamers that are on PC say Windows is dog shit for gaming right now. It's got too much shit in it. So they're trying to strip all that shit out, and they're going to build some streamlined version of Windows that you can play games on, and you can put it on anything, and it's going to be an Xbox. And they're going to be free. They're going to be free from this hardware shit.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of it, right? Now that I think about it, right, and like the whole, so you're building an SoC, right? So you can put it in anything, and all the manufacturers are going to do, they're going to add maybe 32 gigs instead of 16. This person's going to add more voltage instead of this person. Yep. Like, all you have to do is sit back. They're going to make this shit for you, and all Xbox is saying is that no matter where you buy, what you buy, our shit's going to work on everything. That's the beauty of it. So you can have Game Pass on a handheld, PC, console, cloud. All our shit's gonna work on every single thing we put out with our name on it. It's gonna be seamless. Your account's gonna go to the handheld. Your account's gonna work on the PC. Your account's gonna work on MSI's box, Netflix's box, Pizza Hut's box. Or no matter what you buy from us, it's gonna be seamless, and all our shit's gonna do everything. So at the end of the
games
day,
are gonna run like pure shit.
I mean, they already.
Yep, they are because they're not gonna be tailored to a specific set of hardware. It's just gonna be PC games.
But it's just gonna be tailored to the chip, though. It's gonna be tailored to that chip. That chip.
No, it won't. No, it won't. No, it won't.
What's gonna be tailored to that chip?
No, it won't. No, it won't.
Third-party games are gonna be tailored to Microsoft's.
No,
it would have to be linked.
No, because it's still a PC. It's just gonna be a PC, guys. It won't have to be.
You can't run.
What is wrong with Corey and Jemiah today, boy? Y'all.
I don't understand what's wrong with them. I don't get it.
I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm trying to figure this shit out. What? No. Back up. Bro, we got so many fucking laptops and shit out here with fucking APUs in it. What fucking games are tailored to those laptops, nigga? What are y'all talking about?
None.
What are y'all talking about?
This is why you go out your way to make a unique one that's going to be able to handle the load.
It's not going to be unique.
Oh my god!
Why not? Why not,
bro? How are y'all falling for this marketing, bro? Like how?
I don't get it,
bro.
How?
I'm not falling for it. I'm explaining to you.
You're falling for it, Jemiah.
You've also built several computers in your life, Jemiah. If that shit didn't make sense then, how the fuck could it make sense now?
It doesn't, but this is what Xbox is trying to tell you. I'm just playing devil's advocate, and I'm telling you.
And we're telling you that that's bullshit.
Well, maybe it is, but I guess until it comes out, we won't know. What I'm saying is,
okay.
Saying,
what is Microsoft's AI being used in right now?
Copilot. These Copilot.
It's being used in Copilot, right? And what is it being used for?
I don't know, search engines and shit like that.
Bro,
pretty much.
There is nothing that they are going to do with
Special
whatever
with
this shit is that is anything different than you going out and buying a fucking laptop with a set spec.
Microsoft is worth $3 trillion, so they're not
trying
just
to make something unique from a laptop.
What are they going to get? What are they going to do?
What I am saying is that all these new devices that Microsoft are now going to call Xbox that are really PCs, all of them need to do something that current PCs don't do right now, which is play the Xbox games that are on the Xbox console right now.
Corey. Sarah Bond, and I'm going to say this again because I know usually you pay attention to this shit. Sarah Bond said this shit is going to work across all devices, including PCs. They didn't say except PCs. They didn't say
No.
except handhelds. They didn't say with the exception of. They said it is going to work across all devices. All devices meaning no matter what you buy, this shit is going to.
That's not what she's saying.
Okay.
She's saying that
all
devices that have our AMD AI bullshit chip.
No, she didn't say that.
No. Wait. Real easy.
Say that.
Look. No. Real easy. Play the fucking clip. Pull Sarah Bond up. Play the damn clip. We ain't gotta argue about what she said. We can hear it.
Bro,
run it back. Run it back. Run what Sarah
Bond back now.
At Xbox, our vision is for you to play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want. That's why we're investing in our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories.
I'm not
I
going
am
to
thrilled
argue
to share
back and
we've
forth what
established
she
a
said, what
strategic
didn't they say,
multi-year
because we
partnership
can
with
know what they
AMD
said right
to
now.
co-engineer silicon across a portfolio of devices, including our next generation Xbox consoles, in your living room, and established a strategic multi-PC, cloud, and accessories. And our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories. PC, cloud, and accessories. PC, cloud, and accessories. Console, handheld, 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 PC, cloud, and accessories. I am thrilled to share we've established a strategic multi-year partnership with AMD to co-engineer silicon across a portfolio of devices, including our next generation Xbox consoles, in your living room and in your hands. Together with AMD, we are advancing the state of art in gaming silicon to deliver the next generation of graphics innovation to unlock a deeper level of visual quality and immersive gameplay and player experiences enhanced with the power of AI, all while maintaining compatibility with your existing library of Xbox games. This is all about building you a gaming platform that's always with you, so you can play the games you want across devices anywhere you want, delivering you an Xbox experience not locked to a single store or tied to one device. That's why we're working closely with the Windows team to ensure that Windows is the #1 platform for gaming. The next generation of Xbox is coming to life, and this is just the beginning. We can't wait to show you what's next.
Okay. So now that we've gotten that out of
Same
the way,
thing as every.
are we still going to sit here and lie to ourselves about what Sarah Bond herself said? This came directly from her mouth.
Yeah, but then like look at the actual visuals though. She's showing you the ROG Ally with the Xbox sponsored shit. She's not showing you like some fucking other handheld. Like every handheld, I don't think can be part of the message. They're telling you about Xbox branded things. Like I'm telling you right now. Like when it comes out next year, when the chip comes out, they're gonna say.
She said Jemiah. She said PC. She said PC. PC is not one thing. PC is not one thing. What are you talking about?
Jemiah, when I'm on these podcasts, I'm on a decently strong laptop. Like decent enough for me to play games. They don't look as good as a PlayStation or a strong ass PC, but my laptop is decent. You know what I'm saying? At running games at like 1080s and shit. You know what I mean?
I'm telling
so
you
my
now,
laptop is gonna be able to do whatever the fuck she's talking about, wouldn't it?
No, I don't think she's talking. That's what I'm saying. I don't think she's personally talking about any random laptop or handheld because outside.
Oh,
of
really?
Who else makes
really?
Handhelds, right? No, yeah, I'm serious. So the Steam Deck is going to be able to do the same thing? I don't think so.
You really think the ROG Ally, the Xbox version, is something so drastically different from the?
No, I don't.
It's not about it being different.
So what?
Yes, it is. You're saying something totally different from him, Corey. Jemiah is saying they're making something that's going to be exclusive to Xbox branded devices. That's what he's saying.
So what you're saying is, in order for me to reap the benefits of what she's telling me, I need to buy all of these devices.
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
You need to buy one of them.
all of them.
No, you gotta
All
buy
of them.
all of
I
them.
need to get all of them.
No,
because
you
if
gotta
I just
buy
have
all of
one
them.
device, then it's not, anywhere whenever I want. It's
because
when
she
it's
said the
very
handheld,
specific.
But when she says handheld, I doubt she's mentioning. I doubt
You know-
she's saying the Legion Go. She's not talking about.
But
the Legion
listen,
Go.
Jemiah, they're not building a handheld that's got the same power profile as a console or a PC with this damn chip in it. So there's going to be multiple chips. So there's no way to make that. Wait, hold on, Jemiah. There's no way you're going to get a custom tailor-made experience when they're building all these custom devices.
No,
with different chips.
The chip is going to be the same, and the AI is going to be the thing that makes everything
Oh my
leveled.
God. I got a headache now. I can't take no more.
Whatever this is, I feel like it'll only work with shit if you have a USB port.
I'm
dongle.
trying.
You plug it into
trying
whatever
to,
it is that you're using.
I'm trying to understand how we could all hear what they say and all take something different away from it.
So the way I'm taking it is so the 20 series, or like with the PS5, the 20 series introduced DLSS. The PS5 Pro introduced PSSR. You need the hardware that is in the Pro to have PSSR. The PS5 does not have PSSR. So you need whatever that pieces of hardware is that creates that AI to allow for PSSR in your device in order to get what Sarabon is talking about. And so what I am imagining Microsoft is talking about is promoting this new APU chip that they're making together with AMD across so many OEM manufacturers that it's going to seem like a multitude of devices have this technology now, and now this is the new wave for gaming.
All of the AMD processors are going to be equipped to do all of this, and they're not going to say, okay, well, Intel can't do this, well, Nvidia can't do this. It's gonna work across.
It's gonna be standard across all PCs. Yeah.
I'm trying to understand why y'all think that Microsoft isn't trying to sell you anything specific, but then you're also saying that they are trying to sell you something specific.
I am definitely saying that. I'm saying that they're trying to sell you this AMD/Xbox bullshit AI chip. That's what they're trying to sell you. They're going to put in all these different things.
To sell the chip. I think that they're trying to sell the OEM manufacturer.
And that's the part I agree with Corey with, right? So they're trying to put out a message saying that, like, wherever you buy the OEM box and it has this chipset in it, you're going to get that unified experience. If you buy some other shit, you may or may not. If you buy a Legion Go, you're not going to get the same experience as you buy an Ally ROG. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think they're trying to say every single handheld that somebody makes is going to be able to do the same shit when you have a specific shit that they're making so you can do the same shit. You get what I'm saying?
It's everybody's
gonna get it. There's no point in the chip.
It makes none of this shit makes any sense, bro. I think this is more or less what's going to be in, I guess, AMD Ryzen's next line. But why would you? Because AMD isn't even the top graphics card creator out there. You mean to tell me that you're gonna lock out anybody who has an NVIDIA card from using whatever these features is after you just said it would work across all PCs?
No, they're not gonna do that.
The thing about PCs is,
I'm listening to what y'all saying, and I don't know how y'all are deducing this shit down to what y'all are getting at, because y'all are saying they're trying to make a console. Or something
they already can make consoles.
Something so close to a console that you're gonna need specific hardware in order to make the shit function.
Well, when it comes to the consoles, AMD is for the first time they're gonna put the Ryzen and Radeon in a chipset for consoles. Before they weren't doing that. So for the consoles part, the handheld parts, you're gonna have the similar setup for the chips.
Let me ask you a question.
I would say PC will be allowed to do it because PC has so much overhead power that they can brute force mostly anything. And that's the whole point of having a PC. So it may work on all PCs, but it may not work on all handhelds unless you have that AMD chip. and it definitely will work on all consoles because the consoles that have the AMD chip are going to be the only ones that are made with the Xbox OEM. They're not going to allow you to
The
just
consoles,
buy the chip.
they are not making consoles. All right,
No,
never
that's what I'm saying.
mind. I'm
They're
not
not
even
making
arguing
consoles,
that no more.
It's not
Yeah,
all
I'm
console.
gonna leave it alone, man, because right
what I'm
now.
saying is,
So, all right, here's what I say from a
the
marketing
MSI
standpoint.
Xbox is going to be the console. The Asus Xbox, the Corsair Xbox, is going to be the console. That's what I'm saying. Like they're not making an Xbox by themselves, but they're going to allow other manufacturers to make a console branded Xbox.
Okay, here's what I'll say.
Was the Steam box a console? Just
no. Real quick, I just want to say this: as far as the marketing side of it, if your marketing is this flippy floppy, it means whatever the product is not as good as what we're discussing. Whatever it is that we have in our heads is way better than what the product really is.
The Steam box was never said to be a console, though. They never said it was a console.
I don't even care what it is. No, I don't even care what it is. The one thing about marketing is you always show it up what's really cool about your product and act like no negative is there, right?
Yeah.
But when you come out, you show out. You don't announce shit that confuse people even more. You hurt your own product. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think that this is their product. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all.
Well, no. Corey, you're not listening to me. I don't care who box it is. Are you trying to sell it or not? That's what I mean. Like when I sell shit, that's right for like a third party. Like when they, not right now because I work for a company and sell specifically they shit. But when I was not really freelance, but we're like contracted by other people to do marketing for them, right? When you contract me to do marketing for you, I try to lay it down the best for you. Whatever the product you trying to get off the ground is, I'm going to do my best to make that happen, right? Whatever it is. So it doesn't matter if they making it, somebody else making it, yada, yada, yada. What is it exactly is what you want to get the customer to understand. And if you promote it in this sense, it's horrible because we all sitting here discussing what it really is. And that's terrible. Like you don't ever want to sow confusion in the marketplace where you're trying to sell some shit. You need to let them know exactly what it is.
The platform is going to be the hotel, and Xbox is going to put their Trump name on it. That's all it is. They're just taking their name, Xbox, and they put them on top of the hotel. That's all they're doing. They're saying, "Hey, we partner with AMD to make this chipset that's going to work on all these bullshit fucking devices. All we're going to do is put Xbox on top of that shit, and you can play all the shit on the same thing." That's it. Unified message, unified platform. That's it. It's real simple. I think it's genius.
I do believe that in the sense where you're right. It's just the building and Xbox is just the Trump logo on it. Yeah. But the thing is, Xbox is not a strong name to be doing that with. You know what I mean? I mean, you could like it's not like you putting.
You keep saying it doesn't matter and that you have to sell it to the manufacturer, bro. Do you hear what you're saying? What good is it to a manufacturer if they can sell it to them but not to the consumer?
Let me ask you this, okay? Let me ask you guys this.
Because the
when it comes to
pay you up front.
Okay,
the manufacturer's going to pay you up front. That's what the licensing deal is.
Actually, let me ask you this because you just said that the manufacturer is gonna pay Xbox to have that Xbox logo on their shit.
Yes.
Is that what? Okay. So
yes,
we're not talking about Xbox is gonna pay this company to make a device with their logo, but you're saying they're gonna have to pay Xbox.
Yes, because they are
use their name,
the Xbox brand. Yes, they are licensing the Xbox brand. Even though you say the Xbox brand is dog shit, and I agree with you, they are licensing the brand
that Microsoft built because Acer or Asus, they don't have that brand.
Like, you know what? Asus is a stronger brand than Xbox. I don't know what you mean.
But right when it comes to NVIDIA cards, right? All NVIDIA does is they give the manufacturers the PCIe, which is basically the chip card, right? And then they add the cooler to it, they add the different voltage things to it, and they put it out as their Corsair card or the MSI card or the fucking card, right? So all Microsoft is saying is, we're gonna give you this basic thing, and then you can build around it. You can do whatever form factor you want. And all we're saying is, you're gonna pay me up front to use the name, and you're gonna put it out there. And if it, then I don't give a fuck. I'll get my money already.
You know what? I don't know why y'all giving giving Xbox so much power, because that sounds like an insane fucking business decision to do that. Whoever's making this hardware for Xbox, if that's the route they're going, that's the most insane fucking business proposition that I would ever hear. Like, you're telling me you want me to pay you for your dog ass brand because that's gonna help me sell this shit. Not for no dog ass fucking brand.
That's exactly what Steam did with the Steam machines. That's exactly what Steam did with
Steam is dog ass brand. Like, what are you?
Listen to what y'all are saying for 1 second, bro. Y'all are killing me right now.
Bro, you only use the name of brands where people trust and people respect. Like back in the day when smart TVs was a thing. TVs would love to put YouTube. Oh, you can get YouTube on our TV. That's dope, innit? Because YouTube is a big deal. Xbox is not a big deal. Okay, like that's the most absurd fucking shit. I would lose my mind if Xbox tried to holler at me, telling me, "Hey, you gonna pay me to use my brand so you can make a device for me to do the shit that I wanted to do." Like, are you crazy?
So my LG TV has the Xbox app on it. It literally has that shit on the box, bro.
So your TV is an Xbox.
Your remote, right?
My TV is an Xbox. According to Microsoft, my TV is an Xbox. I got an LG C4.
Right? But according to you, your TV is an LG.
Yes, my TV is an LG. I bought this shit from LG. I got it from Best Buy. I actually paid Best Buy, and the shit came in an LG box. But according to Microsoft, it's an Xbox because it plays Xbox games. That's literally what their marketing is. Everything is an Xbox.
So it's a PlayStation. Like, it's okay, bro. But LG TVs don't call themselves an Xbox TV, do they? They say, like, you know how big a YouTube logo is on a fucking TV, like smart TV back in the day? Like, that's
all I'm saying is I want my flowers when this shit happens. That's all I'm saying. It don't have to make sense to anybody. Microsoft is already doing it. Y'all can say what you want to say, but fucking the shit's already in motion, bro. I'm already happening.
I'm gonna agree with y'all to the extent that yes, Xbox brand is not the best brand, but to 31 million to people who only selling fucking 2 million sounds like a lot of people. That shit sounds like a very big increase in potential customers.
Okay.
Just saying.
Now what happens if we take you up on this deal, you go out there and you fail to sell our Asus, whatever the fuck this is. Then what's the next move? Because you said they don't need to worry about selling to the consumers. They just need to worry about selling to Asus. So what happens when them shit sit on the shelves?
So Asus licenses the name. Microsoft has already been paid. Asus is now worried about, how do I now get this product off the shelf? So Asus has to then take the price cut to get it out of retailer store or whatever that is.
Damn.
Whatever it is.
We ain't even get that bitch on the shelf yet, and it's already getting a price cut.
Bro, so you telling me, and listen, let's say I'm Asus, right? You're telling me that I have to pay you for your brand and then sell the shit, right, at a profit. I have to sell it at a profit because I don't make no money off of software, right? I'm the motherfucker that provide the hardware. So now not only do I have to pay you for your fucking logo on my shit, I also have to make sure that I can make money. Like profit, whole ass profit. At least $5 to $10 per unit. And I have to sell a lot of units for me to even do that.
Correct. All of those things are correct.
Which one of y'all would take that deal?
That sounds like the greatest deal in
business. And which one of y'all gonna take that deal? Does that even sound like a good deal?
Right right now, listen to me, hear me out, because what Jemiah's talking about is true. Asus already does this. Asus already does this with NVIDIA. They make an Asus ROG Strix version of the 5090, the 4080, all of these different NVIDIA graphics cards.
Whoa. But hold on, Corey. You're missing the main thing here. NVIDIA is a beloved fucking brand. They sell these cards like fucking water when you can fucking find them. So Xbox
I got the
ain't
stock
that.
to prove it. I got the stock to prove
Xbox ain't that.
But like I feel like there are going to be at least 30 million refugees who need a place to go, and an Asus OEM box may be the place for them to go.
They've already bought PCs.
No, they didn't.
Where you getting? Where you getting 30 million from? You ain't gonna be no 30 million people buying this bullshit.
You think 30 million
people? If they did have PCs, they would not be fucking so excited about fucking Steam being on the goddamn Xbox.
I can't.
That's why they aren't. Oh man.
PCs. These are dudes who already have a PC.
Okay.
These are disgruntled Xbox dudes that already went over to PC. They're not fooling anybody.
Here's the part that I can't call, okay? I can't call what Xbox motherfuckers do because I'm not an Xbox motherfucker. My brain doesn't work that way. But what I will say is, as a businessman, that sounds fucking insane.
What I'm saying is, okay, right? I would have spent $2,000 to $3,000 on a PC, and now I'm gonna go back to console because they added Steam. How does that make sense?
No, they want the Xbox to do this,
bro. They're not
want
gonna buy Xbox to disappear, bro. They want Xbox to be a thing of the past. They are cheering on the demise of Xbox. You think they're happy for Xbox? No, they're happy for the non-existence of a fucking Xbox, bro.
Dog. They want all this shit to turn to PC.
Xbox players?
These are not Xbox dudes anymore. They're PC guys.
Y'all,
they're not Xbox guys anymore.
I'm telling you, Jemiah, you just way out of the loop. You way out of the loop here. Bro.
I don't even know. Listen, Jemiah, I don't even know. All the Xbox guys I know have a PC now. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. These are the dudes that are championing this bullshit. They're not gonna buy this damn device. They already have a PC that's probably more powerful than this bullshit ass APU shit that AMD is gonna be making.
Maybe. I mean, most of
okay. Don't have all right. Here's my deal. Right. Here's my deal. I don't look at what people say. I look at what people spend money on because that's all that really
matters. They're not buying this shit.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Because when you online and you see motherfuckers talking shit, they just talking shit. All right. Every Xbox is a PC, motherfuckers. But I promise you, if Xbox come out with a true console, they be on that shit again. Right. So it's not really about what it is that you talking about. It's about what you spend your money on. That's what I would look at. Right. And you're telling me, 30,000 refugees will buy that shit. No, they won't. They would. Like
I said, it might be a home for them. And I think if Asus
they already found a new home, man.
They on PC now.
Bro, so you tell me that all of a sudden, like, all these dudes who had these consoles for generations, they just went to PC.
They've been with PCs, bro.
That's where.
Okay, let me say something, and y'all might think it's controversial. Well, some of y'all probably agree, but that's not gaming shit, right? You know what gaming shit is? Gaming shit is I'm gonna buy some shit, I'm gonna play that shit, right? That's it. That's gamers. We buy shit, we play shit. All that talking, that's just talking. You know what I mean? Like when you talking about all them going to PC, it's not about gaming. When they go into PC and whatever, they need content. They out here talking shit. They out here tweeting. They out here making YouTube videos. Okay. Doc Dark has gone around Earth 5 times. He a Xbox motherfucker. He a PlayStation motherfucker. He a PC. He back to Xbox. He PC again. Right. All of that is just all of that. I'm talking about marketplace. I'm talking about money exchange. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same thing. We over here talking about 30,000, 30 million. Motherfuckers, it takes them that much to sell 30 million dedicated hardware.
They ain't even at 30 million consoles right now. So what make you guys think they had $150? They had $150 Series S, right? That motherfucker $400 now, 400 plus. It was $150 and nobody was buying it.
To separate a motherfucker from his money
And
at the
y'all
end of the
thinking this
day,
motherfucker gonna buy
it
this
has
shit
to
now?
it has to benefit them in two ways. Either they enjoy it or they can use it for business purposes.
You raise the price of the consoles, right? So that forces people to say, I can choose from this console, I can choose from this OEM box, and they're like almost similar prices, right? So why not go
Similar
with the OEM
prices.
box?
How much do you think
Similar.
this thing is gonna cost?
I think
Man, see, I don't like talking about variables like that. That's the thing I'm talking about. Those are variables. Those are things that we do not know. All right.
No, because like you can have a stripped down model, right? And then you can have like the extreme model, right? So you can have 3 versions of the same console.
A stripped down model, it still got to have a power supply. It still got to have RAM. It still got to have a fucking motherboard.
So the base one has 16 gigs of RAM, and then the extreme
16 gigs in 2028. You think so?
I think so. I mean,
16. Man, that shit ain't gonna. It's gonna be a PC, Jemiah. It's gonna have to have more RAM than the console.
If they're using DDR7, no, if they're using DDR7, like they can do that.
Shit ain't man. 16 gigs of RAM.
RAM comes in different bandwidths, right? So when DDR7 comes out, it's a way higher bandwidth than GDR6, right? So like you can use different types of RAM and still have 16 gigs to be relevant. And then you can have a 32 gig version,
Jemiah,
64 gig version.
You crazy as hell, man.
This
shit ain't gonna have no damn 16 gigs. It's not gonna be a console.
Bro, I feel like you crazy, but I'm saying like
OEM.
Is that trash?
What happened?
Man,
yo,
listen, we have been in I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone right now, bro.
Because you know why though? Because Sick bought an Xbox, King Thrash bought an Xbox this generation, and so did Link. So 3 niggas in this chat bought an Xbox.
I didn't buy no Xbox. What you talking about?
Did you buy one in the beginning?
No,
I don't think Sick had no Xbox.
No, Sick had 7 last generation. He ain't got
okay. I thought you bought an X, nigga.
No,
I don't think so.
He bought like 7 Scorpios, bro. Like, what do you mean? Sick had like 7 Scorpios just sitting.
Nah, I only had 2 of those Scorpios.
I haven't bought an Xbox since the first generation of Xbox.
Jemiah, you gotta make your point make sense, man. This shit don't make sense.
The only Xbox I ever had was the 360. I didn't even buy the first one. My brother did.
What I'm saying is,
even the most stripped down version gonna be over $1,000.
I mean, maybe, but what I'm saying is like, though,
maybe
it doesn't make sense, and I agree with you. I think Microsoft is still going to do it. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Microsoft.
Jemiah, they trying to sell an Xbox Series X for over $700. You think this damn PC hybrid bullshit is gonna be less than $1,000? You tripping?
I mean, $899.
They got to sell it for because you know why? You know why it's gonna cost more? There's not gonna be any subsidizing anymore. They're just trying to make money out there. No subsidized.
No,
this shit gonna be
just
sold for profit,
bro. Like, I think we have it. I think we have it twisted. I think it's just
real quick, come on. Thrash, are you on Starlink, nigga? Because we cannot hear you.
Didn't know I'm on your phone.
I can hear him. Kinda.
He's trying to talk, but he's breaking up.
His connection's hiding from ice.
Still at work or something.
His connection's hiding from ice. He ain't trying to.
Seemingly pimping like a motherfucker.
There you go.
So Thrash, what's your take on this whole situation?
Nigga, like I said, stop thinking about it like it's a console or like Microsoft has any control over anything. Just like somebody said earlier, nigga, when I first came and saw y'all was live, nigga said that Microsoft is gonna make their money off of Aces or whomever.
That's wild.
That was Corey.
That was wild as fuck.
No. But hold on. Now I get it. I understand the premise. I even understand the wild shit that Corey is saying. What I don't understand is why he believed that to be true. That's it. That's the only thing I don't understand.
Wow, yeah, that shit wild as
Imagine saying no. Imagine saying the only thing you got to do is sell some shit to Aces. That's like saying the only thing you got to do is sell the Ouya to fucking GameStop.
That's a slight difference.
Nah, nigga.
That's literally the same thing.
That's what y'all niggas are saying, bro. Y'all saying fuck the customers actually wanting this bullshit. Just sell it to the person who's supposed to be selling it to people. That makes no sense to me.
Thrash, as business people, right? Let me holler at you, right? Let me see if this will be okay with you. So I have a failing brand right now, and you are a hardware manufacturer of whatever it is that you manufacture. But I want to go into business with you, but the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna make money off of the software, right? You gonna make money off of the hardware. But in order for you to sell that shit with my name on it, you gonna have to pay me money to have my name on your shit. And the only way you make money is off of hardware sales. I make money off of everything else, but you gotta pay me for the name on your device that you trying to sell and make profit off.
Yes.
Yeah, you think that's something you down to do?
No, but if it's real, people are gonna buy it for Asus's name. They're not gonna buy it for Xbox.
Mind you, my brand is dog shit. It's not a brand that you were like, oh, my brand is not like Marvel movies 10 years ago. My brand is Marvel movies right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you down?
If you have a Corsair OEM box, that carries weight because Corsair is a huge name in the PC market. That's what I'm saying.
No, nigga.
But we're not talking about them. We talk about Xbox branding. Are you down to do that? Like, the only way you gonna make money is if you price your shit out to where you can still profit, right? But you gotta pay me for the logo, for the Xbox branding and all that other shit.
Well, no.
Yeah, there's a licensing fee. There's a licensing fee involved, I'm sure.
It's not even that. It's not even that. No, Microsoft. It's not the branding that these motherfuckers or Microsoft is gonna make money off of. It's the chips. It's the code creation of this chip that Microsoft is helping with the software on. On the side, they would help these motherfuckers with the software with Windows and trying to make Windows. This shit is all only about Windows versus Steam OS, nigga. Why y'all bullshitting? But
yeah, it is. Yeah.
It is, but that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to wrap my head around the idea that why would y'all think?
Let me tell you. I'll tell you flat out. Xbox is a bigger name than Asus in the gaming space. That's why. Asus been having OEMs and ROGs for how long? How much did a ROG sell versus an Xbox Series X?
500,000.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. If you look at how much Xboxes have sold versus how much Asus have sold, if Asus would dream of selling half of what Xbox sold.
No, wait.
My Asus motherboard costs like $500. Their motherboards cost more than most consoles cost.
No. Wait. When I think sales, right? I think profit, not units. I think profit, right? So let's say the Asus motherfuckers, right? They sell in low numbers, but do they profit off of it?
Yeah.
Is there money to be made? Okay, so now not only am I gonna take a cut because I gotta pay these motherfuckers for this brand, right? And all this other shit that they doing, I have to take a pay cut because I gotta pay them.
No,
that's what these motherfuckers telling me. That's what I'm trying to understand. So you're telling me Asus gotta pay Xbox for this whole shit, like, and I'm just like, no.
You're gonna pay a licensing agreement for the name, and then you're gonna buy the chips from AMD. But the chips are part of the chip profit goes to Microsoft because they're helping with the chip. That's what I'm saying. That's what Thrash is alluding to also.
Yeah, they're helping with the chip, and if they're gonna like with the let's say for the Asus Xbox, they helped with the chip, they helped with the design on the outside with the controller. I don't even think they did that because they look too much like a PlayStation. But
so y'all telling me Asus gonna need help from Microsoft? No, bro.
You're paying for access to a larger market,
bro.
Larger market than what you currently have access to.
It's not even just. It's more than
you pay for.
No, that's the
opposite. You said you were in sales, right? You said you were in sales. If you were in sales, you probably have paid for a lead list before, where you pay for a lead list. The lead list don't necessarily mean that you're gonna make sales, but you pay for that access to be able to get to those people who might be able to buy something from you.
No, it's not, nigga. You know how much Xbox has to offer Asus? This the brand alone.
Nothing.
No.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that Microsoft can offer to other gaming companies.
How you gonna offer somebody something where they sold 17.1 million PCs in 2023 alone? What the fuck is Microsoft gonna tell them?
Okay. Well, for one, I've never actually gotten a lead list. I do cold calls. When I don't have clients, I cold call. I don't get. But that's not the same.
That life. You bought that life. I've been in sales and I've.
Bro, that's the only way as salespeople that you actually make money, if you actually put blood and sweat into that shit. And it ain't hard. It's just talking. If motherfuckers say no, like all right, then call somebody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is the way that they set up the business. Like right now, we don't even know what the product is really, right? Because none of the stuff that they was talking about, none of it is actually telling you about the product. They're just telling you concepts of a product, and we over here sitting here like discussing it.
What commercial are you talking about?
The Sarah Bond shit.
Oh,
right? We don't really
mix all three of them, bro. You need to get more information. You need to mix the one AMD launched, because AMD was actually spitting the facts on what's going on. You got to look at the bullshit that Microsoft launched, which was 90% lies in the first place. And then you got to look at the Xbox ROG reveal. You got to look at those three. Not even the reveal. You got to look at the Asus ROG, like 10-minute video about talking about how they got together and shit. You got to put all three of those together to see what the fuck Microsoft is doing. All three of them are, nigga, if you ask me, these niggas are only making a chip that will work on all devices, including mobile. They're making a weak chip, is what they're making. They're making a weak ass chip for OEMs, for mobiles, for PC or whomever the fuck else. They're not making custom chips anymore, right? They're not making Xboxes no more. That's what you need a custom chip for.
Right.
They're making cheap chips for these motherfuckers to be able to afford. Microsoft is helping Asus only in software, which is probably Windows and cloud shit running on this fucking software. Backwards compatibility to me is looking like it's about to be fucking cloud shit. You can bring your whole library over. You know what else you can do with your whole library? Play it on the cloud. Them motherfuckers is gonna have, you know how many licensing issues they're gonna fucking have otherwise? Like these companies gonna bend over and say, fucking Microsoft, make money off of me for no reason. Like, no, nigga,
not if you can make the device that you make function like an actual Xbox.
No.
Then you already had the licensing already for Xbox.
No,
you already have the licensing for an Xbox.
Yeah, exactly. So if you use your fucking cloud boards that are Xbox, like they say, our boards are just literally Xboxes put together, then you can fucking stream it. Because you
can stream it, but you can also get it natively you make a product.
No, they're not going because
like an Xbox.
Oh, because then you have to ignore money being used by these companies. You
see what I'm saying now, right, Thrash? Like that doesn't make no sense.
Makes sense. You can't that companies are going to say, yes, Microsoft, fuck me in my ass, take the money of the shit that you didn't make at all. You just
exactly.
Shit. You're not giving me no money for it. Nobody's gonna fucking do it. That's why.
Not only that, I have to pay you.
Yes.
Are you out of your mind? Like, no.
There has to be like the cloud or something. It has to be something that they signed to, and they signed to Xbox hardware. These are not Xboxes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they have to use.
Microsoft's gonna let OEM manufacturers put whatever they want into these things.
Yes.
Whatever they want.
Don't have no control. It's Microsoft letting them do anything. They're only buying a part from Microsoft. They're not. It's just like saying Nvidia is gonna let them do this, because they have an Nvidia. Nvidia don't have no fucking control. You PC niggas that sit in the room right now with your dicks in your hands, y'all motherfuckers bought shit from Nvidia. Do they call y'all and tell y'all what you could do with the card? Would you allow them to do that? No. It's the same concept.
And then look at the profit side of things, right? Microsoft don't care about the hardware portion. They only get money off of service and software, right? So they don't give a fuck what you do, just sell the damn thing, right? And the motherfuckers who manufacture the hardware, that's all they want to do is sell the hardware because that's where their money's at. So you gonna tell me?
That's why I'm saying that if you license, if they're making this chip that Microsoft is going to partner with AMD on, that will be in all of these OEM type devices, all of these handhelds, all of these console like PCs, all of these devices now that Microsoft is hoping to now offer to the general gaming public, that Microsoft isn't even hoping to offer to them. These OEM manufacturers are hoping to offer to the public. If you are licensing your name, your brand to this company, you can tell them, hey, look, this is what you need in order to license my brand. The same way Marvel says, this is what needs to be in a Marvel property.
Well, no,
Marvel's not gonna let you just run their name into the fucking ground. Now, granted, Xbox is not in a position to be making wild ass demands, but I don't think Microsoft wants to make wild ass demands. They just want to make the demand that in order to keep this thing quote unquote in Xbox, it has to be able to access the existing Xbox store, because they're promising their customers right now that they can play their games.
They're not promising their customers. They're promising their future customers. They're actually their real future customers are not gamers. Their future customers, people who want to make an OEM, people who want to buy these chips, or PC gamers who want to put this trash ass chip in their motherfucking machines. They're no longer fucking the gamers, bro. They're saying
that. I'm not debating that. Like I can't. That was my starting point. Is that the gamer, the person who would buy the console to play this thing, to be an Xbox gamer, that's not their primary concern anymore. Their primary concern is to get OEM manufacturers to buy into this idea that you can use this chip to make this OEM branded device that now you have access to all of our customers, because we're going to let these people out into the wild.
No, well, see,
we're getting them off our hardware and we're done with them.
But
they gotta go somewhere. Why not to you?
Several arms that they're using Xbox gamers and their trash ass, dumb ass loyalty or their lies to not just like sell OEMs or not just sell Xbox games, but to use OEMs that use Windows, sell games that use Windows, everything. That's why they pick their words wisely. We want to make Windows the number one place to play. No longer did they say Xbox. They're saying we want to make Windows the number one place to play. They say that your games will come to you. You can play your games. You can put all these stores, whatever stores are on Windows. I believe that Steam is gearing up to leave Windows. And if Steam leaves and have these motherfuckers, the only way you can play Steam games is through Steam OS, then it's going to hurt Windows badly. Definitely in the gaming space.
Oh, that's never going to happen.
That's Steam Windows are doing a partnership.
I promise you that's what they are. I believe Microsoft is getting ready to make that. How much you want to bet that Microsoft is going to make Windows a subscription service? How much you want to bet?
That Microsoft is going to make Windows a subscription service?
Yeah,
they've already tried that. That's not going to work.
They gonna do it, bro. They almost have to. Giving the people for free. They're gonna make this shit a subscription service. Fucking Steam knows it, and they're trying to get ahead of it by fucking. Or they put their OS out there. Everybody's doing their own. Have you noticed how many OSs them popped up in the past fucking year or two, 3?
Most of them things are Linux based. Nah,
they it up now, right?
Which is a threat to Windows OS. They need to keep people on Windows. That's Microsoft's primary business.
No. But the problem that you're missing is that not all games from Steam is compatible with the Linux operating system.
Yeah, because
they're not leaving Windows. It's not gonna happen.
Well, bro, how? Okay, so the PC niggas' number one fear right? And the number one thing that they tell console gamers is, haha ponies, haha Xbox, you dumbass console fuckboys, y'all gotta pay to play online, right? So then what happens when a motherfucker start charging them for an OS?
Not gonna happen.
I'll just go to Linux and I'll fucking emulate fucking Windows.
Why? They already found code of them motherfuckers with 3 different tiers of subscription service for Windows.
Let me tell you something. Microsoft tried this once before and stopped it immediately. Don't believe that. Like, one thing they're not gonna be able to do, because nobody else does that. Apple don't do that. They give you the operating system, but everything within that motherfucker is on a subscription. Not the operating system itself. I'm telling you, they will turn off a lot of people if they did that.
They'll fuck around. They'll fuck around in Windows 365.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Like, I don't think
Windows 365 is already a subscription.
I didn't think they were gonna do it themselves.
Office 365, yeah, that makes sense because they have all the suites inside of it.
If they put this on your emails, nigga, what else they gonna do? All right, keep watching and waiting. Okay, watch and wait.
I'm not paying for no fucking Microsoft anything.
I'm telling you, 1000% Thrash. That's not happening.
Okay, watch it.
Can't call it. I don't know enough about it to say.
Because niggas in India gonna have a subscription for fucking Windows or fucking China or some shit. No.
They have been
or the EU wouldn't even allow that shit. Are you crazy?
Nah, dog, it's gonna happen. Shit, the biggest to make that shit in a cloud only. They already got a cloud version of it or announced a cloud version of it.
Let's have this bet. Let's have this bet. I'm always ready for a good bet. I'm always ready for a good bet. I bet you. How long are you saying it's gonna take before Windows do this subscription service for the operating system?
Windows 12 or before the Windows 12. But Windows
that should be very soon then, right?
Yeah, very soon. Why did they gear it? Because did you see these videos they put out? Did y'all niggas notice that these videos were put out like on a whim? Like the one Sarah Bond is in. All those cuts were from other commercials they had. Did you see that shit? Like it wasn't even its own commercial. They stood this bitch.
They had on the same clothes and everything.
It was reactionary to that interview Sony did with Herman Hulse, and when they were asking them about
get out of that. It's over. They know it's over. It had absolutely.
Sony said,
how is it turn to Sony? How is an attack or a retaliation or a nudge back to Sony? It's
they were asking a question about Microsoft moving away from console, and Sony kind of just said, well, that's their business.
Yeah, that's it. And they are they think like they're making the right choice.
And we don't see no reason to change the way we're doing business right now. So
Microsoft just said at CES that 2025 is the year the Windows 11 refresh. So why would they drop 12 in 2026 or this year? They just said at CES that this is the year of the refresh.
Is you betting?
Oh, I'm betting. I'm betting that no operating system they put out is going to be subscription based.
Bet. Super bet. Yes, super bet. If they put out a free one, it's going to be a naked one. That probably won't even.
Windows. That's the thing. Windows is already naked when you get it. You add to Windows what you want to add to it.
It already, and it's going to take its skin off. Just watch. Nigga, it's just gonna be win.
I mean, what are they gonna stop that you can already do? That would be the question that would answer all of this.
Creative enough to hinder you to want to pay for the subscription.
Hinder you in what way?
They fucking put a timer on it. Put a timer on that bitch, nigga. You can only use it 5 hours a day.
Nah, they've already done that with the product keys.
Hey, they were making money back in the product keys. Motherfuckers was buying shit. Niggas ain't buying shit now. Niggas is still on free Windows 10. They don't even want to go to Windows 11.
It wouldn't even matter. Windows is so cheap. You can get an OEM key for like $10. Hell, you can even get a retail key for like
don't have to get
$10.
They're just not supporting the other version, so they're forcing everybody from Windows anything. If you don't have 11, they're gonna stop any more support. So they're gonna force you to 11.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody gives a fuck about the support. I know I don't. I make sure my computer don't update. Because every time that shit updated, end up breaking some shit on my computer, so I stopped that shit.
Know how shit works, so, but for the average person, they don't know how the shit works, so they're gonna update. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're not gonna update it and break it. They're just gonna update. They're gonna tell you, hey, just like they did with Windows XP, just like they did with Windows 7, just like they did with Windows. Vista was gone quick.
Yo, XP was goated though. XP was goated.
Service Pack 2 from Service Pack 2 on, nigga.
How much more popular is Linux compared to what it was 5 years ago?
Well, Linux is getting more popular because they've created a GUI that looks very user friendly. That is very user friendly, but using Linux is still a different beast than using Windows.
But Ubuntu would be the OS that you would have on the base system. And through Ubuntu, you can just emulate Windows. You don't even need Windows.
Man, y'all imagine a fucking different dimension where motherfuckers back in the 80s and 90s didn't fall for Microsoft bullshit? Because they OS is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We could have had all Apple everything.
It was the best thing going. No. It was the best thing going. I mean, Windows pretty much stole their shit from Xerox anyway. Nigga, yeah, that's where Windows come from, nigga. Like, Microsoft has never done anything creatively, bro. Like, they don't create, they buy shit.
No, they're reactionary. They're not.
But they are very good at what they do. You gotta. What they do is some asshole shit, but they are
laying
very
out
good at it.
employees. They doing good at that.
Microsoft is very good at
the
doing
thing
some
is,
wild
every
ass...
company is laying off people, man. The
Of
simple
course they
fact
are.
of the matter is that people have made themselves too easily replaceable. That's all to it. You see motherfuckers who actually have human interaction, those aren't the people that are complaining about they losing their job. It's the motherfuckers that sit behind a goddamn computer and all of that shit done became automated. You can't automate personality.
Facts.
Nope.
I ain't never scared of losing no job. I'll just find another one real quick. Real quick. It's not hard for me to find another because my job has nothing technical about it. My job is to sway emotions. Really, that's what it really is. At the end of the day, my job is to sway emotions, and you gotta be a decent ass motherfucker to do that. I mean, you sit behind a screen, there'll be a machine that'll do it better than you. Until they make these bad bitch robots, I'm safe. Once the bad bitch robots come through and tell you motherfucker, hey, buy this, you're like, all right, where do I sign? It's a wrap for me. But it's gonna be a minute before that happens. You know what I'm saying? Have a bitch look like Lucy Liu come up to you.
But I'm taking that bet. I'm taking that bet on the subscription. I just don't see that shit working. I see it pissing more people off than helping anything.
Yeah, I don't see that shit happening.
Okay.
So we both taking the bet, Jemiah, or is it just me?
I'll take it.
Okay, so I almost want to take this bet on Thrash's side, and I'm gonna tell you why. Right?
Do it.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead, do it.
Because it's wild as fuck to me, right? I enjoy vehicles a lot, and BMW a few years ago come out and said they're gonna make heated seats a service. It's no longer a fucking part of your vehicle that you bought. Like, you buy a car with heated seats, you expect it to come on, and you click the heated seat button, right?
But
they're like, nah, from now on, that shit's fucking a service. I don't know if that still is. I don't know if they overturned that shit.
Royal, take the bet.
That's why I almost want to take it. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, Royal. When it comes to that BMW is a luxury. Windows isn't.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
It could be a luxury.
I don't know if the government would allow it.
How do you sell somebody on a subscription for Windows? How do you sell that to someone?
I mean, if you need it for everything, you better pay for it. Otherwise, you ain't gonna be able to
no,
do everything.
because everything within Windows is already a subscription. OneDrive subscription, Microsoft Office a subscription. You're not gonna make a subscription to a subscription.
Let me ask you this: would you rather pay for one subscription that give you all that shit? Or would you like to pay for all these separate ones? What if when you subscribe to Windows, you get all the features?
Well, here's the thing. It's already first of all, the product key gives you unlimited access to that particular operating system. It's gonna be a hard sell to say, hey, now you can pay for this fucking operating system forever. Recurring, nigga. That's just not gonna fly, bro.
I think it's already doing it.
I don't know. It's just.
I agree with you.
Okay, so take the bet. Take the bet.
The reason why I'm hesitant is because
motherfuckers don't hesitate.
Be having the audacity. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers do be having the audacity.
Just do it. Let me tell you something, Royal. Let me tell you something, Royal. The one thing I never ever say about PC niggas is that them niggas don't complain and get shit done. So you would see them move to a motherfucking subscription in the same day, nigga. Everybody gonna be on their ass, nigga. That's why I'm telling you, brother.
That don't matter.
Not happening.
That don't matter. You're talking about consequences. I'm not talking about consequences.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
telling
they
you what's
have
already
the audacity to do it or not.
No. They don't. They won't, and they don't. They already tried to do this thing where, you know what I'm talking about, Jemiah, the thing where Windows takes snapshots of your fucking computer or some shit like that, and you can like jump back in time and shit. Niggas was like, ain't no way, boy. Nigga, they was like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of it, nigga, they rolled that shit back so fucking fast, dog. I'm telling y'all, take the bet. Take the bet, Royal. I want you to take this bet, Royal.
Happened, right?
Royal, I need you to say yes. I'm taking this bet.
I'm trying to weigh it out.
Ain't nothing to weigh out, bro. You got it.
Why? Back in Royal fucking kind of
No, I'm okay. Like I said, I don't know enough about the shit to but I love betting shit. You know what I mean? Motherfucker don't name himself the Asian Gambit and not like putting money on. I'm trying to weigh out which way I'm landing. You know what I mean? Am I landing on Thrash's side or Stick side? Because the thing is,
quick, boy.
It doesn't matter what the aftermath is. It's whether they're gonna do it or not is the bet, right? So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Do they have the audacity? And are they in a position where they can? Right? And I'm like. I mean, they definitely do have the audacity. If you build a whole whip with heated seats built into it and then charge motherfuckers yearly or monthly for that shit.
It's not restore points. It's something totally different, nigga. They were talking about taking snapshots of your shit
every minute or something.
And like every minute or something like that, and you could jump back to a fucking point. Nah, dog. Hell nah. The reason why people didn't want to do that, because they knew that would be used as surveillance. Like that's some shit that you could probably sell to a business, right? Like, hell yeah, I want to see what this nigga was doing at 12:36 p.m., nigga. The fuck you talking about?
Hey,
but to the average user, fuck no.
Which Windows was it that... is it Windows 10 where you no longer can just create a fucking sign in for Windows? You have to attach it to your email and shit.
You still can on Windows 10. You can create local profiles. They try to push you to the email shit, but nah, you could create local profiles.
Huh. I didn't know that. I'm just saying, like, the audacity is there, bro. I don't think there isn't. It's just, can they or not? Is what I'm trying to weigh. You know
that's what it was. Windows recall, nigga.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out if they have
take the bet.
Can and willing.
Take the bet. Where Thrash at? You still here, Thrash? We taking a bet.
Yeah.
We taking a bet, nigga. You taking a bet, Jemiah? You jumping in on this? You getting on? You getting in on this?
He's muted. He probably.
That nigga got pulled away by his BM, nigga. Just like get your ass. Stop having fun, nigga.
Yeah.
Caught him like Uncle Ruckus' dad. I just catch you having.
I'm taking it though.
I'm not familiar enough with it to put money on it. I do want to, but I'm like, man, it seems like it's very plausible that they could and would. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Microsoft to do some shit like that.
Well, we need a certified answer before you leave here today. We need.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna stay out of it. It's just not. It's not in my wheelhouse. If I know better, you know what I mean. But no, fuck that.
This is a threat to them, and all the other OSs that's coming out is a threat to them. I don't believe that. Then.
I agree with that.
No, here's the thing. I will agree with you to that extent. But you gotta understand the head start that Windows actually has, bro. Windows is the #1 operating system on this fucking planet. There is no computer maker, manufacturer, or anything out there that has more Windows, that has more operating systems than fucking Windows, bro. It is the go-to for OEM manufacturers. It is.
It is losing ground. It is losing ground fast.
So no. But losing ground to what? What is it losing ground to?
To the other OS?
Pads and shit. To pads and all kind. Most business is done by pads nowadays. Like a phone or a pad of some kind, like an iPad or whatever the fuck they use.
Oh no, you talking about something else. But even then, it would be the Windows Surface. You know what I'm saying? Like they
71.91% of the of everything, laptops, tablets.
Damn, they is losing ground. Never mind. Yeah. I'm wrong.
Last
time I checked, nigga, they was like 90%, nigga. Like
the only reason why I know they're losing ground is because I saw a fucking documentary about it a year ago. Where
Mac OS has 15%, Linux has 4.7%, and now Google Chrome OS has 1.9, which is crazy.
There you go. Yeah, and I was told during that I was watching that documentary. It was telling me the reason why they losing ground is because back in the 90s, business is done with Windows, like all businesses. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Business is done with that. But in today's age, because things are moving so fast, motherfuckers just pull out whatever OS it is that they use to fucking scan your credit card. You know what I mean? Whatever it is they're using, it doesn't have to be Windows, so they're using something else. You know what I mean? And it's just happened more and more. Like business is just moving too quick for Windows, so they losing ground. But I mean, 70% is still fucking. You know what I'm saying? And
that's like China has probably different OS and still other countries probably have.
I mean, with all the fucking screens there are in the world, they are 70% of it. That's still fucking.
That's
strong
still amazing.
Fuck,
that is still amazing.
That is billions of computers.
Yeah, man. But because of that, that's actually why I don't think they would do some shit like charge you a service for it. Because like, hey, if you losing ground, would you want to piss people off like that? You know?
Oh, so you on my side now? All right.
Hey, that's why I'm not in there, because I'm like, hey, both sides. It's a toss up for me, man. And I don't like to bet on things that I'm not, you know what I mean, privy. If I lose, I lose, but I don't like putting money on things that I'm not educated enough on.
You know what's crazy though? Even though Wukong got announced and shit like that for the fucking Xbox, bro, you don't hear no talk about it, bro. It's crazy because ain't nobody gonna buy that.
That's why I was like, man, they ain't coming out with it. Because why? What is the purpose of doing that? Like putting that much effort and money into some shit that's probably not gonna really yield you anything beyond what you already made? Like a drop in a bucket compared to everything you already made. You might as well make part 2 or onto another venture. Why are you doing this? You know what I mean?
Probably because Microsoft still holds weight, so they're like, yeah.
No, but they don't. They're losing the company's money. You think them to spend how much, an extra year of dev time to make it on Xbox? You think they're gonna make that money back?
Xbox is losing money, but Microsoft, the company, the $3 trillion juggernaut, is like, you gotta make this game.
The company losing money. Is the niggas who made Wukong losing money?
Hey, Xbox might throw them a little bag for it. Hey,
I mean, I would imagine that Xbox probably, like Roy said, they probably was basically.
If Xbox threw them a bag, they would have threw them a bag to be on Game Pass. That's the only time.
Who owns the company? Because Microsoft be buying companies on the low.
No, they're a small company. They're a small Chinese company, bro.
Oh no, you're right. I'm wrong. Yeah, it's a Chinese company.
Yeah, of course. They made Wukong. Like they Chinese as fuck. Like what are you like, you know what I mean?
Game science or game
Hey,
science?
them Chinese motherfuckers, Chinese motherfuckers doing their damn thing though, man. Like all their shit looks crazy.
Whoa. That blood doesn't? That shit.
All they shit look crazy, bro. Like, I'm not even Chinese, but like, damn, y'all shit is crazy.
Yeah. They coming up in anime.
Looks fucking so good. I was like, God damn, that shit. Like,
hey, my favorite anime is Chinese. My favorite new anime is Chinese. Scissor 7. That shit Chinese as fuck.
Is it Chinese?
Anybody watch that solo leveling shit? Like, I've been hearing so much about it, and I'm thinking about watching that shit, but I don't know.
Hey, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I didn't know what it was, but I was at a smoke shop one day, and a motherfucker looked at me and said, "Solo leveling looking ass motherfucker." Well, he didn't say motherfucker. He didn't say motherfucker. But I was so confused, so I Googled it.
Ass.
Yeah, and I Googled it. I'm like, motherfucker, this motherfucker look like he's 6'12" and shit, like with a bow haircut, looking fly as fuck.
6'12", nigga. God.
Yes, you heard me. 6'12".
That nigga says 6'12".
Yo, when he starts off though, he's a little nigga. But when he
Shout out to Cat Williams. Exactly.
Hey,
so it piqued my interest. So I watched.
Don't even know why that shit's so funny, dog. But that nigga says 6'12".
I learned that from Cat Williams when he was talking about DMX. He was like, when I met DMX, we was the same size. I don't know why I thought he was 6'12".
Yo.
Oh,
no, but I seen that shit. I seen like 2 seasons.
That shit's fire.
I seen. Yeah, the art looks crazy.
That's
Korean, I think.
That's another one. Okay.
Who? No, nigga. What's it called? The Swords? Damn, fuck it. This thing got swords, cause Chinese shit. Fucking nigga. It's a Chinese nigga. He got his bitch is like an Arabian bitch. They must have drew the baddest bitch. Nigga, even the bitch.
The Chinese the vocals, that shit throws me off a little bit. I'm like, I'm thinking the Japanese doing it. I'm like,
You watch a whole lot of Japanese anime. You used to that shit. You hear some Chinese shit. You were like, oh.
I don't even watch dubs. If it's shit's dubbed, that shit throws me the fuck off. Like, I fucking hate a dub. Like,
oh, really?
Dub or nothing else. I can't. Yo, the English dubs be so trash. Except for like Dragon Ball, there's only like a few that are like decent.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard for you to like really go in written the way it's supposed to be said.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
This blood message look like Assassin's Creed.
That shit looks so good. Like, I was.
Yeah, but that don't look like no real game. Bro.
Facts. Yu Hakusho is the only one
like
where the dub is better than the sub, bro.
Nah, it look like this could be real. This isn't far fetched. Like I told y'all, these Chinese motherfuckers and just Asians in general, bro. Yeah, they are taking over this game and shit.
It's not far fetched. It's not far fetched at all. I believe it. The only thing that makes it looks unbelievable because y'all don't see no prompts. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what's
y'all don't see no prompts.
Let me ask y'all, why do y'all believe that it's fake?
I don't.
That shit looks fucking good.
I mean, it doesn't look out of it. It doesn't look out of the ordinary to me.
It just looks so clean. Like, I don't know. It just looks so different. Like, from what we get in this generation. You know what I mean?
PC nigga. He's seeing cartoony ass American games and shit. Fucking Fortnites and shit. He's one of those niggas.
I have never played Fortnite in my life, nigga. Don't do that.
Phantom Blade looks unrealistic until you watch the trailer enough time and break down the gameplay to where you're like, oh, okay, that's how the game. You know what I mean?
Amazing. But you can tell the game though. You can tell the game. You can tell. You can look at certain things.
Hey, shout out to Dark out there trying really, 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 really hard, right? This man, he doesn't understand why Lost Soul Aside is a multi-plat game. He does not understand that. He thinks that is just PlayStation going day and date with PC and not realizing that's a Chinese game where in the region of China PC is the primary fucking way that they play.
No, he understands.
No. He, I don't think he does understand. Seriously, like, there's a difference between, you know, trolling and you literally believing that that's real. And the thing is, he thinks it's an excuse when somebody says this, but me, I'm like, nah, that's not an excuse, big dog. Why am I gonna cut off my main my main source of revenue in China? For what purpose am I gonna do this?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It don't make any sense at all.
I mean, no. What I'm saying is he understands because all the things he say. I was like, there's no way you're not just saying this on purpose just to do.
Nah, he truly believes this, and he really doesn't understand it.
No,
I ain't accepting that he don't.
Motherfuckers love to feign ignorance, bro. Motherfuckers just love to feign ignorance. Like they don't know no better. You know better. Get out of here. Like, you know what I mean?
See, that's you giving him the benefit of the doubt.
No, not everybody. Just Doc. Like, he know better. Like, ain't no way. Like the other day when we was having that conversation, Smooth really don't know he a fanboy, right? And I'm like, facts. He don't know. He think he ain't a fanboy.
The one thing I would say about the game, though,
he don't believe that. Now that I don't think he believe that. The reason why is because he always calls himself the best bot.
Yo, sick. I will say one thing though. The cloth in this game looks so fucking crazy. That's what the cloth of everything looks so realistic. That shit is wild.
Nah, the game looked good.
I believe it.
The game looked good.
Nah, I believe it.
Shout out to Minmon. He said Blue-Eyed Samurai dub is better. Shout out to Anonymous. He said, what's good again? Sick, Thrash, Jemiah, Royal in chat. Sick, ask Thrash what he thinks about that new Xbox UI they got cooking over there.
I got a new UI?
Been talking about it, I guess.
You got an Xbox, Thrash?
No.
You sold it?
I've been, nigga, when I saw that them niggas was going third party, why keep it? I sold that motherfucker a year ago. Yeah, I've been, fuck, nigga, that shit been out of my house, nigga. For what?
How you gonna warm up your fucking sandwiches and shit? Your fucking Pop-Tarts, nigga.
That nigga said warm up your sandwiches.
I've watched this trailer like twice. Is this game based on Condor Hero and shit? Is that the story they using?
Look at that cloth, nigga. That cloth is crazy.
Nah.
I'm just shook. Like, her fucking the cloth is crazy.
You know what game I played and I was pleasantly surprised when I played that shit? I started playing Atomic Heart. And I hadn't played it before. The game is actually pretty fucking dope.
Hey, them robots had them PC niggas horny as shit, bro.
Yo, speaking of PC niggas looking horny, yo, Stellar Blade, bro, 1 million in 3 days. What y'all niggas think? Niggas only get 2 million. I'm just saying, these PC niggas.
Don't ever underestimate the
by y'all standard, isn't that a failure? 1 million in 3 days.
Yeah.
3 days?
I mean, y'all said 3 million in 3 days is fucking a failure, so 1 million in 3 days has to be a failure, right?
Y'all
no,
did.
Xbox niggas said that. Don't put that on PC niggas. Oh, I mean, matter of fact,
PC dude was saying too.
I'm not even a PC dude. I'm an enthusiast, so I'm not even gonna take
that nigga say I ain't even a PC dude. God damn, that nigga is renouncing his goddamn cult. Jesus.
I had to step out, bro. I woke up, niggas was passing out Kool-Aid. I was like, nah, I'm good on that.
I ain't gonna even lie to you, dog. I've been having so much fun with these PC niggas, bro. It has been a fucking ball, nigga.
Like you said though, like if you do have a beast rig, there's no point in arguing with niggas who have fucking PS5s. Like I don't get it.
No, that is what I was saying. All I said is PC is overrated, and them niggas lost their fucking mind.
It is overrated.
Most of them still got 2060, so that's why they're still mad. It is what it is.
It's super overrated.
No, most of them got a 1050.
Facts. That 1360.
Shout out to Anonymous Boss. He said, "Yo, Thrash, how was that burrito that other day, my brother?"
That was motherfucking tastic, man. Nigga, don't even trip.
Bro, I just had Mexican earlier today. That shit was.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I kind of want to go to California just to get some of their fucking Mexican food, my nigga.
Bro.
That's the only thing we got good. But the police,
They have mad fucking
Yeah, they making it real hard to get a good burrito out there.
What you say about the police crash?
Oh, they
Here,
fucking
dog.
with the taco trucks, nigga.
No,
Yeah.
nigga, them
Yeah.
niggas is parking in front of Dodger Stadium. These niggas is parking, and nigga, I mean, like, nigga, Home Depot has never been so empty, my nigga. Like, them niggas, them niggas is not playing. I'm like, these niggas really ain't playing, huh? And I'm over here, like, I got talking, laughing at my Mexican homies and shit. I'm like, yeah, now you see how I feel, huh? Nigga, I had a cop behind me that pulled up next to me and looked at me and said, "Not you today, my nigga."
We on break. We on break. You on recess. You on recess.
Oh, he black. He good. He drove off.
Break, nigga. That is
Bro,
fucked up.
crazy.
I truly worried. I be telling them niggas, I be like, the problem with y'all is that y'all niggas letting them punk y'all niggas. Like, I can't niggas come to the hood with this shit. Nigga, it'd be a
Oh
whole issue.
no. But that's the difference. They not fucking with the niggas that's gonna get busy, nigga. They going and get the niggas that's actually working, trying to take care of their family, nigga.
But you see
They
that
ain't
the
fucking with the niggas that's in the hood.
Like,
They ain't fucking with the gang related niggas.
like sick. You see that like now like all like the people who do the crops and shit. For some reason,
farming,
they're like, oh well, we're not trying to go after them people. Like no shit, because all your fucking rich farm boys money now. This
Bruh,
shit's so fucked up.
you know the wildest one to me? The wildest one is the ones where they go to immigration's offices and catch motherfuckers there, and it was like, motherfucker, they trying to do it the legal way.
Well,
Bruh,
even when their immigration cases are dismissed, they still locking their ass up when they come out the court.
I'm gonna tell you, and I'll say this again. When I said it before, niggas was like, "Yo, you wild for that." I ain't wild for this, dog. The greatest like trickery I ever seen in my life is, and no disrespect to the good ones, but how these white folks got y'all food that y'all should be scared of y'all brother, my nigga, and they out here doing all the wild shit.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm an immigrant, bro. Like I'm a citizen now, but once upon a time
You're an immigrant, nigga. Fuck around and walk.
Still,
Go fuck
Still,
around.
They
and,
revoke that
walk
shit
into
so
the
quick.
They gonna
They
take your
revoke that shit so
citizenship
quick.
back, nigga.
Fuck your license, fuck your social security card, and fuck your little certificate of citizenship, motherfucker.
Green card, nigga.
Hop on the bus. No, I'm.
Hey, the funny thing a nigga told me is that
that don't mean shit.
A nigga told me that his green card was blue, nigga. I said, well, why the fuck they call it a green card, nigga? He was like, I don't know, shit blue.
Yo, one thing though, Asians, they had a little bit with the Wu shit, but after that they was being good again. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas be under the radar.
No, first of all, they're not gonna get rid of us. I'm not really scared of that. I'm just saying I just feel bad. Like not for people. Like I do. I feel bad for that motherfucker in the immigration office trying to get his shit done.
You know what I want to know?
Like,
you know what I want to know though? I want to know this, right? Like, who the fuck did they think was finna be working in them fields? No, seriously. Like, after everything was said and done, who the fuck did they think was finna get out there in that fucking heat, nigga? Like,
I'm gonna tell you the absolute truth too, right? I can, but I can't. I can because physically and willingly, if I have to, I can. But I can't because my mama sacrificed everything to bring me here for a better life. I ain't fucking picking your fields. Are you crazy? I can do better. You know what I'm saying? So not me. And I can promise you this: most Americans won't do it because y'all parents did all this for you. So you,
nigga, AI
you were picking no fields. Right?
AI. I guess.
Hey, it'll be the day, man.
What you say?
AI?
AI
machinery. I mean, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be within the next 5 years. That's at least 10 years from now. Like to have fully functioning robots that pick everything and shit. Because
I don't see that happening. I do not see that happening. Okay, because if they do it, who gonna be able to afford it?
Nobody.
Major corporations that bought out all the land.
Exactly, nigga.
I'm saying that's at least another 10-year endeavor. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. At least in 10 years
I was
early.
watching a video, bro, and it was showing all of the food that was going bad, spoiling out in the fields and shit like that. I said, that's crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't do it. You know why a Mexican is willing to do it? Because that few dollars you pay them is worth a lot more in Mexico.
Yeah, they make big money. They call them back home like, nigga, I made 84 cents an hour today. Nigga, like the fuck, nigga, we making big cheese, nigga.
And the motherfucker actually let us drink water and shit, man. These motherfuckers cool. That's all it took. You know what I mean? I got paid a whole dollar per hour. What do you
Vote for Donald Trump. Vote for Donald Trump. Bro, I'm still trying to understand how they had them Cubans confused like that. Like, y'all thought y'all was safe, nigga?
No, they didn't know. Listen, they used them, right? Because
they took that bitch
really thought they thought they were going to be part of this white supremacy shit. They showed their motherfucking ass. you only as good as your usefulness to us, and after that, you don't. But they were so stupid and so racist, they went along with the dumb shit.
Useful idiots, bro. That's what happens when you assimilate and forget where you come from.
And the thing is, I don't even feel bad for them. Like I said, I feel bad for the motherfuckers that's trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all shit fucked up motherfuckers that had nothing to do with this shit. There's just other, Latinos out there that just trying to get in, trying to, get shit done and shit, make some money, you know what I mean? And you fucked it up for them. That's
you
what I
you
don't
ain't trying
appreciate.
to vote. You ain't trying to vote for Donald Trump.
Wow, as fuck. I'm amazed, man. Like, I'm like, how did there's a lot of Republican Asian people. I'm not gonna hold you, but I was amazed there's Asian people that voted against him than Latinos. I'm like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
Bruh, I don't know how there has to be something, dog. They had to target the news stations or something. I don't know how they managed to, dog. It's like you being a rat and knowing what a rat trap is, but you say, fuck it, I'm gonna go anyway. Maybe this rat trap will save me instead of fucking killing me, nigga. Like,
hey, the fucked up part is, the real fucked up part is, like, he didn't even pander to y'all. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, at least have him pander to y'all. This motherfucker was out here saying wild shit about all of y'all. And you would still vote for Donald Trump.
Vote for Donald Trump. Vote for Donald Trump.
Man.
I would vote.
They surprised that their husband. I guess they thought that because they did all that screaming that they was gonna be immune to anything that Donald Trump decides to do. And it's like, bruh, he don't like you though, nigga. Like, you gotta understand,
bro.
If
They
you
refuse to believe that man racist, bro.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I mean, the man got full clear. This nigga removed. You hear about him removing the Martin Luther King bus?
Up in there? I seen that shit.
Wow,
dog. Like, what the fuck are we on right now?
That's not even the stock market out here doing jumping jacks.
Man,
man, that shit been so up and down. I just stopped looking at it, dog.
Hey, one day you up a few racks, one day you down a few racks. What's the problem? You know what I mean?
I just stopped looking at it, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, that shit ain't do nothing but make me mad, bro. And when I see how fucking retarded this administration is, bro, I'm like, bro, this is gonna be the longest fucking 4 years ever, my nigga.
Bro, I was just saying, it's only been 6 months, my boy. Like, that shit is wild.
bad, bro.
That motherfucking stock ticker look like fucking one of them heart monitors. That that's how the ticker look like, just up down. I'm like, bro, can y'all just have like a month of stability? Like, how much?
Like,
bro,
all you heard about was eggs and fucking gas. Now these people, boy, this shit crazy, dog. Eggs and fucking gas. You know what pissed me off about that egg shit? The fact that I don't even like eggs. I'm like, bro, I'm listening to y'all niggas complain about some shit I don't even fucking buy, nigga. Like, fuck out of here.
I'm out of touch as fuck because I don't even look at the price. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't look at the price of eggs. I just know how much the total is once I get to the fucking counter. To be really real with you, I must be out of touch. I must be. You know what?
Eggs ain't that, to be real though. Eggs ain't and haven't really been that expensive in Florida, bro. They never.
I only buy eggs for like to put into other shit. I never buy them just to cook them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I eat a lot of eggs, bro. I buy one of them, not the dozens, but the 3 roll shit. Was it like 18s? The 18s in the box, and I be going through it, man.
Damn. Yeah, the Costco.
Oh nah, cause you eat like that ramen noodle shit with the eggs in it.
Yeah, I make a lot of things with eggs in it.
Yeah, I don't fuck with eggs. You know, it's crazy. If I eat scrambled eggs, bro, I throw all that shit up. Like I really can't eat eggs, bro.
You don't fuck with eggs, bro? Like,
nah,
bro, eggs.
But here's the weird part about it.
Sandwich, bro. Like, come on,
like
man.
pickled eggs. I could fucking eat pickled eggs with no issues. But
yo, I haven't had a pickled egg in so long, my boy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I fuck some pickled eggs up, but regular eggs, no.
You know what I never thought I would eat? A fucking pickled pig feet. That shit is good as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
Sound horrible, nigga.
Have you ever sat there and thought about the fact that you're eating a pig's foot, nigga? Like,
nigga, that shit.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, I don't trip.
Nah,
Royal,
Asian I'm too Asian to give a fuck about that shit. Are you serious? I'm way too Asian to give a fuck about that shit.
Nah, y'all definitely tripping, dog.
I brought my appetite from the motherland, bro. I
never ate chitlins.
Hey, Thrash, you eating pickled pig feet, my nigga? You right? Eating the oink feet, nigga.
Find that shit.
That shit's good, nigga.
Y'all niggas is bugging the fuck out, nigga.
Hey, you fuck around order some type of random noodle soup in a Vietnamese restaurant. They bring out a fucking bowl with a whole foot in it, skin still on it. You know, cartilage and everything, all that. Like,
y'all niggas is bugging the fuck out right now.
Yeah, bro, I'm like a really picky eater, but I had some of that shit. I was like, God damn, this shit good. I was like, yo.
Nigga,
but
nigga, hell no.
Y'all wouldn't make it. Y'all wouldn't make it a zombie apocalypse. Y'all like averts to eating too much shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm out here like, I look at everything like, can I make it taste good? Like, is there a way? How much onions or how much garlic do I need to get this motherfucker right?
Down here, nigga, it's all about like the gator nuggets and shit like that, nigga.
Hey, gator's delicious, boy. Gator's amazing.
I fucked with some gator nuggets before.
Yeah, gators is cool. I had that shit out here.
Shit. Boy, nigga, there's some wild shit out here though, dog. Like, I don't know how niggas be eating raccoons, fucking turtles and shit.
I don't fuck with that.
Space Wolf, I promise you, if I make snake, you would eat it. I promise you. With the right amount of paprika, onions. I'm telling you, I will get it right for you. I promise you that.
Hey, Royal, as Americans,
you can even pick the snake.
Royal, as Americans, if you just give it to them, they'll be like, "Oh, this shit's good." But you tell them what it is, then they'll freak out. You know what I mean?
Bro, you know what's crazy? Like Americans back in the day used to love eating turtles. Like, y'all stop that shit, and all of a sudden y'all too good.
Snakes,
My granddaddy, man, he used to have this big ass fucking black. I don't know what the fuck it was, bro. It was like a big ass bucket. But when I say big, it was big enough for you to put a human in that bitch, dog. That nigga used to have mad fucking snapping turtles back there. I'm like, dog, what the fuck y'all doing with turtles? Oh, he was like, that's good eating right there. I was like, my nigga, excuse me? Like, that's what I was like, excuse me, nigga? Y'all finna eat this shit?
You ever had hog head soup?
Nah.
They make the soup in the hog head, nigga. That shit is so fucking good.
Man, y'all niggas be eating a whole bunch of shit, my nigga.
Like, I mean, you gotta expand your palate, bro. Like, you gotta try new things.
Nah, I think I'm good. I'll leave that to y'all.
I think I had this conversation with Josh. I think I had this conversation with Josh where OBJ was talking about dude in Florida was roasting a whole fucking python, right? And he was like, nah, and I'm like, hey, that looks delicious. And Josh was like, ew. I was like, I guess y'all can only eat cute animals. You know what I mean? Adorable farmland animals.
Nah, that's
woodland
bullshit,
creatures.
nigga. Cause
That's
I
all
ate
y'all
some
do,
goat.
huh?
I ate some goat because nigga they didn't tell me what it was, and that shit looked like fucking like some chicken or some shit, dog.
Like I said, y'all eat, you know, adorable woodland creatures or fucking farmland animals.
I don't know what it is with me, bro. I just never really been a fan of eating like weird shit, bro. I'm more of a fish person. I'm a seafood person, bro.
Oh, for
like,
real,
I'll eat just about anything from out the ocean.
I'll trade it all. I'll trade it all for seafood. No, I promise you, I would trade it all. Like if they tell me, hey, you can only fuck with either land animals or seafood, I'm going seafood all day.
Fucking calamari. Like, oh my god, that's in Miami.
Well, you'll probably get fucked up off mercury depending on how much fish you eat, but shit, if you eat it right, nigga, you good.
No, freshwater fish, you be alright.
Nah, they say you fuck around and eat too much tuna, nigga, you gonna be fucked up talking about some mercury poisoning and shit. Hell, they say you can't even eat too much salmon. So
yeah.
You know what it is? I think it's different for me because I grew up with real hunger. You know what I'm saying? I'm very serious. I'm very serious. So nothing is weird.
Real food, nigga. That's the shit that we got over here.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If you so hungry you don't give a fuck what it is, nothing is weird no more.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm very serious. In my childhood, like I've chased down shit and killed them before. You know what I mean? And at that point, I didn't give a fuck if this is a quail or a pigeon. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, it's next to getting snapped, and I'm about to eat this motherfucker. So to me, like nothing is weird. It's only good or gross.
Bro,
as in, does it taste right? Does it, you know what I mean?
Like that fucking start from the bottom, nigga. Like now we here. Like that point.
I'm saying, like, but I never lost it though. Like you'll never see me go ew. Like no, never. I'll try it. As long as there's a whole culture of people out there eating it. I'm fucking with it. See what
you know what I can't eat? You know, I can't eat nothing that's like slimy, bro. So like okra or like aloe and shit like that. I can't. It's just the texture of it, bro. That shit make me. I throw all that shit up, bro.
Yeah, I don't fuck with mushrooms. I don't do oysters. None of that.
Wait, whoa, nigga! Did you just say you don't fuck with
mushrooms or oysters? Goddamn.
Oh, he said mushrooms. Oh, okay. Nah, I love mushrooms.
No mushrooms or oysters. That's wild. All mushrooms. You know how many mushrooms are out there, bro? There's all kinds of mushrooms.
I them baby portobellos, nigga. That's where I'm at.
The magic mushrooms, but not regular mushrooms.
The magic mushrooms. This nigga always.
Bro, you mushrooms, bro. If you right now, if you haven't done mushrooms before you die, you have to do mushrooms. That shit is such a fucking trip, bro. Like it's so amazing.
Hey, do it somewhere safe. I'm very serious. Do it somewhere safe around people you trust. It's not the same as weed. I'll tell you that.
Wait. Hold on. Y'all really out here eating squirrels, nigga?
Hey,
I would.
When I was a kid,
I had before. Yeah, I had before. That shit's delicious.
No, but in Louisiana, they eat that shit normally, I guess, nigga. Because
squirrel soup, nigga.
Yeah. Squirrel stew is amazing, bro. What do you mean,
nigga? Do they chop the head off, or y'all niggas eating the shit and looking inside the fucking squirrel eyes at the same time, nigga?
I'm not finicky, bro. I'm not. Really
you see. That's what I don't do. Like, motherfucker, I might be the one eating the squirrel's eye. so you asking that question? You see what I mean? The mentality is very.
Y'all niggas are cannibals, bro. Y'all some fucking cannibals. I am
never the motherfucker that would be like that. If you eat it, I'll eat it. Like,
okay. What does squirrel taste like, bro? I'm not looking to try none. I just want to know what the shit tastes like.
So when I had it, it tastes kind of like. I mean, I'm trying to relate it to another meat, but unfortunately. All the other shit you probably the one that I can't relate it to, you were like, nah, I haven't tried that.
I love some oxtails, my nigga. If we talking about that, nigga, I love oxtails.
Oxtails.
It gotta be cooked right though, not that tough shit. I'm talking about that fall off the bone shit.
That's not even weird at all. Oxtail is like, you know how much it costs at Costco, motherfucker, to buy like one of them packs that comes in fours,
like $50.
Yeah, that shit is very popular. Yeah, that shit is very popular. What the rabbit tastes like? Rabbit lean as fuck, bro. Like you got to stew rabbit. I don't know how motherfuckers out here be roasting rabbit. Lean as
Oh,
fuck.
somebody just said venison jerky, nigga. Dog, that shit is actually good as fuck.
Yo, Royo, they said in the chat, will you eat a bat?
Would I? I would.
Nigga, you would die, nigga. You would have fucking rabies fucking around with a goddamn bat. You don't want to eat no bat.
Don't people eat bats?
Why?
You don't want to eat no bat, dog. Nah, hell
I've seen it. I've never ate a bat before, but I've seen people eat bats before.
Nah, dog.
And I'm like, I
leave
would.
the bats alone, bro. Them things are infested, my nigga. Do not eat no bat.
In Africa,
I would.
In South America,
this nigga gonna be out here slobbing out the mouth, nigga. He gonna be out here like a fucking rabid wolf, nigga.
I'm telling you, you get dropped on an island a week and a half in, you would eat whatever. I promise you. Like the type of hunger that you would get, you would lose your mind. The type of hunger where that's all you can think about, and you need something to eat right now. That's the type of hunger I'm talking about. If you never experienced that shit, then stuff will be gross until you have to get to the point where you have to kill this thing, roast it, and eat it. And then you're like, you know what? It ain't bad.
He said
so,
oil, but he not eating no bats, bro.
Hey, let me ask y'all
I would if I
question.
have to, is what I'm saying. You know
let me ask y'all a question. Yeah. Have y'all ever been sitting there thinking to yourself, I wish that I can accept things like some other people do? I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example, right? Have you ever been saying, I wish that I could be as accepting as other people are to certain things? Because like me, I go against the grain probably with every fucking thing, dog. With everything. I always overanalyze every situation to the point where I will get so lost in thought that I'll just sit there and just, I just marinate in that shit. Sometimes I be wishing I would. Sometimes I be wishing I wasn't this way, bro.
Bro, some people are like,
you wish you could just take shit on face value?
Some people are
I be wishing. It's not that I wish I could take shit at face value. I wish that I wasn't as critical sometimes as I am, bro.
No, that's necessary. No.
It's necessary because we all think that way, bro. But it's like, I can't put it this way. I can't believe in half the shit that people believe in because I have to make it make sense to me. And if I can't make it make sense to me, I don't fuck with it.
You know what? I think what you have, I have that too. I think any smart motherfucker would have. If you don't have that, then it's all right. You know, caveman era, right? When a motherfucker hear rustling in the bushes, you could think two things. One, nothing's going on, or there might be something in there that'll jump out and eat me, right? And the motherfuckers that was like, you know what, there might be something in there. Fuck out of here. That motherfucker survived. See, that's what it is today that we have. It's just a lot structured now. You know what I mean? Like you never look at it and be like, yeah, I'm just going to accept that for what they said. No, you were like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, but I'm like that with everything. I literally question every single thing.
It's better to have it than not to have it.
30 to 50% of people don't have an inner monologue. I'm like, how is that possible?
I say that too. How the fuck is that a possible? Nigga, have you ever been getting ready to do something and you rehearse the entire thought within yourself?
But imagine not having that though. Like that shit must be fucking freedom, nigga. Just to be stupid and just do shit. Like,
nah. Truthfully, that shit has saved me in a lot of scenarios, bro. Because I will think so hard on something that I would think of every possible way that this thing could possibly happen.
That's how I am. Yeah,
it's almost like you can see the future,
and I can see exactly what the fuck is happening, bro. And I've literally had situations where I've been able to avoid certain things because I already knew what the outcome was gonna be.
Yeah, exactly. You actually have the capacity to do the fucking Doctor Strange shit and look into different fucking outcomes and different universes. And you like, which one am I trying to be in? Am I trying to be in the one that fuck up?
You know what's crazy though? I talk to my brother and I be having like real long, deep conversations with my brother, and he say, "Dog, do you realize you're hindering your own success? He was like, you overthink things so much that instead of just going for certain things, you think yourself out of the situation that probably would have put you in an even better situation. And I said, damn, I started thinking about that shit, and I'm like, that nigga low-key kind of right, dog. Because certain things, I'll be like, damn, should I move forward with this? Or, you know, like I say, I'll think so hard about the shit that I'll literally talk myself out of it.
I mean, sometimes you do, sometimes you know what I mean? Like, you don't, you know what I mean?
No, when it comes to that, I try to remember what the purpose is. What is the purpose of doing it? And what am I gaining out of it? What am I not gaining out of it? Why am I going to do it? Type of situation. You know what I mean?
Yo, you ever had that gut feeling and then you go against it and then you like, I should have listened to my fucking gut. Like, that's the worst.
I never go against my gut feeling. Never.
Bro, when you knew better, you're like, I should have fucking listened to my gut, and then shit gets fucked up. That's when you're like, damn, I should have fucking.
I never go against my gut feeling because I come from a long line of people who, it's gonna sound crazy, I come from a long line of people who have had psychic abilities, like real deal psychic abilities. So anytime it's anything that my gut feeling is telling me, I just feel like that's intuition for me, dog. And I always listen to it. I never go against it. For nothing.
I had some crazy deja vus, like shit I dreamt happened, and I was like, God damn! I don't know if it was just like I thought it happened or I dreamed it. I have had some.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Crazy deja vu.
I actually hate that shit because it annoys the fuck out of me. Because when that shit happened, you're like, okay, did I dream this shit or did I think this shit's gonna happen? Why is it happening?
Nah.
I know this shit already. You know what I mean?
You ever feel when the universes, when they collide, and you get this real empty feeling, like right in like the pit of your fucking chest/stomach? Like you'll see something, and it'll be like, dog, I know I did this before.
Right?
I know I've seen this before.
Yeah.
I know I've been here before. Dog, I feel like that's when the universes are coming together, bro. I think that's what happens because that timeline is starting to merge, bro. Because now you
have to do mushrooms, my boy. Like I swear, oh God, like you have to sit down and get in a safe space.
Dog, I can't do no drugs, bro. If I do drugs, I will fucking lose my mind, dog. I'll be one of them niggas that really go fucking crazy.
Bro. You might open up that third eye. They tell you right now,
bro. It's just a fungus. It's just a fungus. It just grows naturally, and if you just happen to put it in your mouth,
nah. I've heard too. Also, I've heard too many crazy ass stories, bro.
Because
too many crazy ass stories.
Yeah, like they're in bad places, and then they have too much shit being told to them about it, and then the trip goes bad. But if you just like in a good place, you're gonna have a nice peaceful trip. Shit can go left though, I ain't gonna lie. Shit can go left really quickly. But
no, that's why I told him, hey, be at a safe place where you comfortable and be around people you trust when you do it for the first time. For any time, really. I don't really do it much. I just smoke weed, but
that's what it is. That's what it is. It's deja vu. But I'm telling y'all, the way you feel when that shit come on, bro, it's almost like the timelines are fucking colliding, bro. Because you just know you've seen this shit before, bro. And I'm gonna tell you what I truly believe, bro. I truly believe at some point in time, dog, this timeline flipped, dog. We are in some alternate fucking universe right now, dog. Because nothing makes sense. Take this for instance, right? Look at kids in school, right? Nigga, if we went to school with nappy ass fucking heads, dog, we got laughed out of the school, bro. If we went to school with fucking Crocs on, nigga, we would get laughed out of school, nigga. Tight fucking pants, that was a no-no, nigga, back when I was in school, bro. Cause that mean your shit was too small, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably with some hand-me-down shit that you got from somebody else in your family. Bruh, this shit is all backwards now, though, dog. These niggas purposely make their hair nappy. They purposely make that shit nappy. I've never seen anything like it.
I don't know, man. I'm more concerned about World War III popping off right now. To be honest with you.
Nah, that shit gonna happen.
We about a week away because that Trump motherfucker said 2 weeks. We a week away.
Bruh,
I think.
I feel like whatever happens, bro, we deserve that shit, nigga. Because he should never be there. He should never be in that position.
We? What do you mean we?
Bruh.
I
as a collective,
I love America.
as a
I'm not gonna
fucking
lie.
country, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie. I love America. But I would dip out immediately if y'all talking wild shit. No.
It's definitely gonna happen, nigga, and you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. All flights are gonna be canceled, nigga. All boats are gonna be fucking boat rides are gonna be canceled, nigga.
It's cool. It's cool. Yeah. No, it's cool, but I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be crazy enough But the funniest thing is, Americans never knew what it feels like to get bombed on and shot at like that. As a people, like we only had one war in America, and it was civil. You know what I'm saying? We never had other motherfuckers coming in shooting at us. But if it's gonna happen, you gonna see some modern warfare shit happen in the land of America. Be exciting.
Nigga,
y'all ain't never seen
in the world. We lived in.
That's gonna be exciting.
Bro.
Y'all get to experience my childhood. Y'all get to live right next to a crater.
We see that shit every day.
More guns than most countries,
No. You see it on TV. It's very different. It's very different when that.
Oh no,
that little rubble right there used to be a building.
That's very on different TV. When you. Nigga, I actually lived in the hood, nigga. It was happening, nigga. Shit was happening on a daily basis.
Jemiah, you been to Iraq, right? Tell this man, it's very different.
It's a lot different
when a crater the size of a lake that you fish out of came from a bomb. You know what I'm saying? That dropped like 6 months ago. Do you
know what it feel like to live with motherfuckers who have PTSD but have no idea that they have PTSD?
Yo,
for sure. I grew up in America,
and they just think that shit is normal.
Sick. You ever see a car pump go off, nigga, and the only thing left is a suspension spring, and the whole fucking neighborhood is fucking decimated? That shit is
I don't know nothing about that,
bro.
nigga.
War is different. I'm telling you, war shit is different, bro. Yo,
you ever see a nigga put that body bag in like a gym bag because it's that shit is not the same, bro. Trust me, that shit is wild.
They scrape motherfuckers off the wall and shit.
It's the wildest shit. I won't be saying on this fucking shit. Like I seen some wild shit, bro.
Bruh, I grew up in the aftermath of a war. I'm like, god damn. Let alone being in. I'm telling you, it's gonna be different.
Yo, I tell you what, if we nuke Iran, Pakistan's gonna nuke Israel. Or all this shit's up for grabs, nigga. Russia's gonna get involved. China,
it's cool. It's cool. We got the most nukes. If we all don't go out, we still won.
I'm gonna tell you.
If we all go out, America still won.
Yo, I ain't trying to Fallout 4, nigga.
hey, I promise you won't. You ain't gonna make it. What do you mean?
With all the shit that's going on, bro, I'm gonna tell you, like, truthfully, bro, I'm ready for whatever happens, dog. I've already made peace with that shit, dog. Like, to be honest with you, bro, I'm so tired of this shit. I'm tired of this fucking planet with these stupid ass people. It's just,
no, it's not about out struggling each other. It's about an experience. I'm telling y'all, it'll be an experience for y'all. It's life changing. I'll tell you that much. But it's not about struggle because ain't nobody struggling. It's just war. That's just what it is. War is not about struggles or whatever. It's just war. War is wild as fuck. Like imagine waking up and your school isn't there. Like it's just nothing is there. No, that's what's gonna look like. It's gonna be fun for y'all to experience it for the first time.
Too crazy. Like Americans, like we would blow 20 times over before anybody touches foot over here. So
you know why I know y'all not ready? Because 9/11 shook y'all like a motherfucker. Imagine if that was a normal occurrence for months on end.
9/11 happened and we invaded 2 countries for 20 years.
I'm telling you, y'all not built for that. Y'all think y'all know what it's like. Imagine 9/11 happened.
and we invaded 2 countries, nigga, and bought them. Trust me, America with the back to the wall is the most dangerous country because we have the means to destroy every country in the world.
I mean, there's enough countries out there that have the means to fuck us up too. To be honest,
I mean, not really.
There's a lot of nukes in the world, bro. There's enough. There's enough for everybody. There's enough for everybody.
As far as like feet on the ground, like our country's so isolated from other countries that would.
Yeah, that's where we got the most advantage.
Yeah,
America's isolated off of the.
Yeah,
but that's no. That's the thing. They don't need to do any of that though. I mean, they can get us without ever coming here, bro. They can get us with chemical warfare, bro. They can get us with all of this other shit, bro. They don't need to technically step foot on this motherfucker.
I mean, but it would take the missiles to get here fucking hours. We can probably shoot most of them down, but I mean, it's still gonna hit.
I mean, the only way they can get close enough to fuck with us like that is if they have warships that can get close enough. But that's catch up to that shit real quick.
Ass memories, I'll tell you that much, man. I got short ass memories. China just flew a balloon over us, nigga. All they gotta do is, nigga.
No. That's very poignant, man. Like, we don't really know. We don't really know what 21st century. Like, I'm basing all of my knowledge on like 20th century war. This is 20.
No, they definitely can hit us with bombs and shit. But after that first bomb hit, they gave whoever hit us. You know what I mean? Like this whole shit's that you better be in a bunker somewhere.
World War III is gonna be different, bro. It's a whole new ball game. Like we
got drones and shit. You know what I mean?
Like the shit between Israel and Iran right now. That's just still 21st century warfare where they still shooting missiles and shit at each other. You know what I mean? That's the 21st century shit. Like real 21st century, different. Like I don't know what that entails yet, but it'll be fun. Because there ain't no way they're not gonna try it. Like if we at war with them, you think they just gonna fight us there? Like this isn't like Vietnam and shit where Vietnamese people is just like, nah,
a lot of cyber warfare.
Yeah, this is all out war. Like Russia will send motherfuckers here. Like, how will they not? Like China will send motherfuckers here. Like
this shouldn't be crazy. But to say America has more guns than most countries though. It's like the civilians alone. We have more guns than most countries in their armies combined. Like there's more guns in America than there are people. So nobody don't want to really come over here and do some dumb shit because you're gonna get shot.
Yeah, but see, that's just a good excuse for to kill civilians as intended because civilians are also combatants too. So now they don't. Yeah, like that's a double-edged sword like a motherfucker. Like what about the civilians that don't? It don't matter. Civilians, like you know what I mean? I mean, you was in Iraq, right? Like they civilians. Like we don't really know when you was patrolling, doing what you was doing. You have no idea who's a combatant and who's just a civilian. You gotta look at everybody like, right? You gotta look at everybody like, damn, he could have a weapon. She can have a weapon. She can have a bomb under her chest. Like you just look at
that's fun. Trust me, yeah.
And the fucked up part is America's known for, hey, we got guns out here. I bet. Everybody's a combatant.
That's how the cops treat civilians. And they get like everybody's fucking. I mean,
bro, like I don't know why, but when I'm high, that's all I do is I just study this shit. It's amazing the type of warfare we go throughout the centuries. You know what I mean? And we're on the cusp of a brand new one because this, if it pops off, if 3 really happen, it's gonna be different, man. Because all that other shit was 20th century. This is the real first 21st century shit that we about to go into. It's gonna be crazy. Drones and robot dogs and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they've been developing them motherfuckers for a reason. If 3 pop off, that's when they gonna use it. And it's gonna be real different. Luckily, I live in a place of the country where ain't shit popping off, so the troops ain't gonna land here. They gonna land in probably where Thrash is in LA. They gonna land in New York, and they might land. I mean, they gotta take out the big targets. You know what I mean? First,
shit, they don't want to land in Florida, nigga. You better remember we're a peninsula, nigga.
Shit, nigga, we got the Rampart police, nigga. It's nothing.
They say we got the Rampart police.
Scary,
boy. What the niggas gonna do?
Niggas Them niggas got a system.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
We'll find out in a week, right? Because there's no way Russia and China are just gonna stand down when America attack Iran. You know what I mean?
Nah,
it's
China
gonna be-
already said they ready to get busy, nigga.
Yeah, they told him, "Hey, you better chill. You better chill." That's what China
has
said.
been,
China and
supply
Russia. They're
Iran
like,
with
"You
weapons,
better
right?
chill with
They
that
already
shit."
been, China has been sending supply planes to Iran already with missiles and shit. So like that's why they're not running out of missiles.
Do we owe Israel money or something? Like, what is it?
Nigga, I don't know. What's
You
going
know,
on, Israel.
I've been trying to figure that shit out, dog.
Not us, but yes.
Here's the
Not
thing.
us, but yes,
Here's
we
the
do.
thing. This is what I said, bro. I said there's no way that these people, dog, I don't know what these motherfuckers got. They must have the key to fucking eternal life or some shit, dog. Like whatever it is that them niggas is holding close to their chest, bro. They have all of these motherfuckers spooked to death. And they are small as fuck. They small as fuck.
Do you think religion? Do you think religion got anything to do with it?
Hell no.
Yeah, religion.
Hell, you got motherfuckers who are the devil. Don't give a fuck about nothing. No religion, no life, no nothing. But them
No,
niggas
I mean
all
culturally.
terrified, bro.
I mean, like culturally, you think it's more acceptable because if you ain't with it, Semite. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So do you think culturally that's the move they make? Like, oh, if you ain't cool with us, I really want to know. Racist. You know what I mean? Because on some real shit, for me, like all Abrahamic religion sounds ridiculous to me. I'm from the east side of the world, motherfucker. I'm Buddhist. Like all of it sounds ridiculous to me. Like Jesus, no Jesus.
Really,
you know what I mean? All that shit is just.
I really want to know, dog. It's crazy that y'all brought that up. Because I've been thinking this shit for a long time. I'm like, bro, why are we so terrified of Israel? What is it that they have? It ain't the Epstein files, bro. None of that shit even fucking matters,
Epstein
bro.
Was Mossad? Like, nah, like Epstein was Mossad. Israeli intelligence. There's probably so much blackmail shit on American politics shit. It's ridiculous.
Niggas is pussy. Cause I'll be damned if niggas try to blackmail me on some. I'm about to attack everybody, nigga, and you finna help us status. Like I'm gonna just bomb.
Yo, you know that
like, and you say
20% of Israel's budget is paid by us.
So
like, instead of giving people fucking healthcare and shit, they're giving % of our money. Like that's crazy.
It is.
I really actually I don't know that. The only thing I could think of is that Israel. First of all, it's not real. That country isn't real. It's not. I look at Israel like the rest of the world look at Taiwan. Like, oh, that's not real. That's still China. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Royal. When I was a kid, the Palestine map was all Palestine, and the sliver was Israel. Now it's the fucking reverse. How does that shit happen?
Hey, the moment you said that, it just brought me back to like one of my first memories.
Right? It's cool,
right?
Like
one of my first memories. Like you know how like the furthest memory you could think back to where when you was a kid, right? One of my earliest memory, I was probably 4 or 5. I don't know exactly how old I was, but I still remember this. I remember me and my brother playing, and I can overhear 2 OGs in the back discussing Desert Storm, and we sitting here today. Discussing this wild shit,
right?
Like, you know what I mean? Like they was talking about Desert Storm, and I'm just overhearing them, and I don't barely understand what they talking about. Because I'm 4 or 5 years old, they're discussing war shit in a whole nother country. You know what I'm saying? But I could overhear them, and they were just talking about it. I understood what they was talking about. I just don't understand the depths of it. Now I'm just sitting here discussing the same shit with y'all again. A war in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? It's like it comes in cycles, man. Like you know what I mean?
Man, people love going to war, bro. It makes money. Some people are gonna get rich off this shit.
I will.
Yo, I was saying I need some Lockheed Martin stock because I'm like, damn. So I'm not fucking getting the right stocks.
Man, I'm telling you, you better have more stock in defense. I'm telling you.
I'm about to. I'm diversifying my portfolio for real, my boy.
Put some in defense. That defense budget strong. You think they was playing when they said, "Oh, we gonna spend more"? For sure. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, "Oh, are you now?"
Bro, that shit wild, bro. They just raised the Pentagon's budget by like 13%. That's fucking billions of dollars.
Hey, America's hood rich, all right? We don't have no money. We broke as fuck. We owe so much money to everybody else, but man, our whip nice. I'm telling you. America is like, hey, we just gotta accept it. It is what it is, all right? We owe trillions upon trillions. We ain't never gonna pay it back. But the Hellcat nice. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I
keep telling motherfuckers that too. Like, they keep on saying, "Oh, we're gonna balance the budget and we're trying to get the deficit down." I'm like, nigga, that shit ain't going nowhere, bro.
Bro, every Republican fucking administration like quadruples that shit every fucking time. That's just a joke.
It is.
And every time they come on, they act like they ain't gonna do it. Come on, man. You know you're gonna do it. Quit all this back and forth with each other and hurry up, do that shit.
You guys are fiscally irresponsible.
Yeah. Man.
Oh, we're gonna not do the deficit ceiling. Like, nigga, stop playing. You do every time you come to a deal. Like, stop playing.
They
raising that debt ceiling. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
1000%.
We're shutting down the government. I'm like, motherfucker, turn it back on and fucking do it. Quit bullshitting. Like, y'all know y'all gonna do it. Cause what else are we gonna do? We don't. It's wild as fuck. Like, you know, I always say this, and I know y'all don't agree because you was like, well, that's going to like subtract so many people from voting. But I was like, no, it's supposed to. I think there should be a litmus test for who can and can't vote every 4 years. And it should be the same test as a motherfucker who's trying to get his citizenship takes. You better know the answer to simple ass American questions.
Bro,
like, what are the branches of government and what is it that they do? You know what I'm saying?
Have 5 people voting, Royal. Are you crazy?
Hey, it's going to have to be that way. You know why? Because it makes no sense to me that motherfuckers have no idea what the fuck they talking about and they vote matter. Your vote should never matter. In no other situation where it's okay. You know what I mean? No, in no other situation where it's okay. Like you are not gonna sit down with a bunch of scientists and one random motherfucker that does plumbing and discussing rockets. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't know anything. He shouldn't be here. Like, if you a citizen, you have the rights to be a citizen, but you do not have the right to fuck other motherfuckers off of your ignorance. You know what I mean? That's just how I see it. Like,
we all pay taxes, bro, and that's the whole point. Is like no taxation without representation. That's the whole shit.
Just because you pay tax doesn't mean you get to drive a vehicle. Bro, you have to take a permit.
The country is built upon that whole.
No, I don't care. Shit. I don't care. Like, look, certain things should no longer be laws. They should be privileged. You should only get the privilege to vote if you know what the fuck you are talking about. If I ask you what are the 3 branches of American government and what is it that they do, and you cannot answer it, you should not vote. You know what I mean?
You just lost half the electorate, nigga, off back.
Hey, get smarter, get better, do better in the next 4 years. You can vote, study some shit, learn that shit. Exactly. If you're not doing that, you
is like our schools have been deliberately made. It's like when I was in school, a lot of shit, like on purpose. You know what I mean?
No, man, it can't be that way, bro. Because like every time I see it, it's like motherfuckers like, I'm voting for Trump because he's just like me. I'm like, your ass should die. So motherfuckers like you shouldn't be either. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Come on, bro. You had Latinos for Trump. That shit doesn't make sense.
See, I told you. Like, put a litmus test in front of. Oh, you gonna vote? Hey, take this test first. You know what I'm saying? And if you pass, then you can vote. It's available to everyone. If you fail this year, try again in 4 years. When we do it all
warfare, though. That's class warfare.
No, it's not.
Only rich motherfuckers have in common, like get that education to have like.
Motherfucker, what do you? If you paid attention in school, you wouldn't.
Well, I mean,
if you just paid attention in social studies.
How long you been out of school? Like 10, 15 years? They don't teach kids anymore, bro.
Bro, there ain't no way. With all this information available to you that you cannot look, the shit that
but,
matters.
Are you on Truth Social? Are you on fucking X? Are you on Blue Sky? It's a lot of shit out there, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Jesus. Jesus, nothing is real no more. Is what he's saying. Nothing is.
Ain't shit real, bro.
No.
AI?
It's true though. It's true though, nigga. Have you seen
bro,
our Secretary of Defense, nigga?
Man, we ain't gonna make it.
Have you seen the fucking the director of the FBI, nigga? Like, what the fuck? Dog, this shit is a fucking circus right now, bro.
No, if you fail the test, you're still a citizen. You just don't get to vote because your ass too dumb to vote. Like, you're not allowed to vote until you know some shit. Is how I feel about it.
AI is about to ruin the whole world. You
Bro,
know,
like
using ChatGPT to go through from high school to college and
bro, like we ain't gonna
you
make
know
it,
that shit,
man.
right? Niggas are using ChatGPT to fucking get degrees. Like, this shit is out of control, nigga. This shit is over.
Bro, you ain't seen it. You ain't seen it because you ain't been on Twitter, nigga. Everything that they do, nigga, they ask Grok.
No, I seen that. That's we ain't gonna make it, man. At this rate, man, we are not gonna make it, man.
I heard about it, but I don't know what it is.
Yo, hold on. Did y'all see that video where where dude was talking about modern gaming sucks and his reasonings as to why he thought modern gaming sucks?
Nah.
No, what he said?
No, I seen that.
You seen it, right?
The shit that Rome posted.
Yeah, that Rome posted. I'ma play this shit because I want y'all to hear this shit, right? And then we gonna discuss this because seriously, I understand where he was going with this for real, but honestly, I think he's very misguided in what he was saying. Here we go. Hold on, running it back.
Gaming nowadays sucks, and there's no more good games to play. Saying that is probably the easiest way to trigger most modern gamers. However, if y'all actually took the time to listen to them people who say that, I promise you realize that they kind of have a point. Cause see, most people who say that come from an era where you didn't have to, quote, expand your horizons to find a good game. Cause back in the day, if you wanted to find a good game, it was easy. Here you go. No sports, that's fine. Here you go. You want a good detective noir story? There you go. Wanted a shooting game with some over-the-top gunfights? Here you go. Want GTA but not GTA? Here you go. Need a racing game? Here you go. No microtransactions, by the way. This. Even this, I mean, goddamn, bro, I can keep going.
Then y'all say the only people who say that are people who only play 2K and Madden.
Do realize that those same people are the people who had more than 2K and Madden back in the day. Let me walk you through it real quick. See, back then, we didn't need to just rely on Madden for our football fix. We could go NFL Street. We could go ESPN 2K5. We could go NFL Blitz. We could go NFL Game Day. Hell, fuck it. Let's do it. NFL Quarterback Club. Bro, we didn't need just 2K. We had NBA Street. We had NBA Jam. Man, I bet half of y'all ain't even heard of NBA Shootout. ESPN Basketball. NBA Inside Drive. The GOAT of them all, NBA Live. We had variety back then. We had options, and those games came complete. They didn't come with no microtransactions. Y'all remember when this dropped? Yeah, this shit wouldn't have happened back then. Stop getting upset with people when they say that there ain't no more good games left when you got games like this that come out and it take them 2 fucking years to fix the shit. Because when this dropped, it was finished. It was complete. Wasn't no goddamn patch. Oh yeah, y'all remember this? Midnight releases? Ain't no more of that shit. This was a vital part of gaming culture when there was games that was worth standing outside all goddamn night for. Oh yeah, y'all remember this? Probably not. Couch co-op. The fuck happened here? Another very vital part of gaming culture that was swiped away from us because of corporate greed. Oh no, we don't want 4 of y'all sharing one console. We want all 4 of y'all to buy your own console and just play online like a bunch of fucking dweebs. Like, damn, bro, whatever happened to family fun games like Guitar Hero and the Rock Band series? Everybody in the living room stressed out, mashing the buttons when this motherfucker trying to beat that one song. I don't think y'all realize that when y'all tell people that they have to expand their horizons to find good games, that you're literally proving their point. Because if gaming was currently as good as it always has been, according to y'all, wouldn't nobody have to dig for shit. It would just be readily available in their face. Oh yeah, one last thing. When people say there ain't no more good games left, please stop suggesting these super niche ass games that only appeal to one type of person. You know damn well everybody ain't into turn-based RPGs. Cut the shit. So do I think gaming is dead? No. But is it as good as it used to be? Fuck no.
All right. So that's it. Let me start by saying he's thinking of a time where he didn't buy video games, where video games were bought for him. That's number one.
He made a few mistakes too.
I'll be back.
And
Also,
do you know why those types of situations were much better? Because you were willing to play anything because you couldn't afford it. It was bought for you. Trust me, nigga. For a long ass time, I played Shaq Fu. Had no idea that it was a bad game. I thought it was a dope ass fighter. Till I came on the internet.
But also, he didn't. What he don't understand is he's putting important shit on value that he think matters onto everybody.
No,
because he was talking,
not even that. He's talking about a whole bunch of failed games.
No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like the whole video, he was talking about how we had this, we had that, we had this. I'm like, you missed me with like 90% of all of it because modern gaming, I love all this shit. What do you mean? Like they my type of games. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of them. I don't know what y'all mean. Like I seem slow, but over the last few years, I played a lot of good ass games. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, but the part that he's missing though is that he's talking. Like I said, the biggest thing for me is that he's talking about a whole bunch of games that failed to meet expectations, which is why they're no longer around and no longer being made. And he doesn't even realize it.
I mean, I will say though, I did like the variety of having like a bunch of different like styles of basketball or football games. You know what I mean? Like we don't get like the NFL Street. NFL Street was, I love that.
Yeah, but like anything else, if you create something and it does not sell, you're going to stop.
No, I agree with that. Like the NFL is greed. Is you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're so greedy with the shit that they want to have one franchise and keep it more. Let me ask you, what would be not being greedy? Because again, I think you're using greedy in the wrong context. Because allow the license. First of all, don't use the license and be super expensive, and allow more people to use the license.
Don't be super expensive for the license.
Yeah,
but
like you're
speaking from a consumer.
Stadium, right? The taxpayers pay for the fucking stadium, but yet we still get locals still get charged fucking amount of state. Like, yeah, that's fucked up. Why the fuck are we paying for the stadium, millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, and I'm still getting charged so much money to go see a game? Why? The NFL makes billions of dollars. How is taxpayers paying for your stadium?
And I want to make billions of dollars plus whatever else I could make too.
Greedy, nigga.
You're talking as if there's a cap on how much money that they want to make.
That's not greed. That's capitalism, sir.
That is very much capitalism.
Capitalism is greedy, nigga, and that's greedy.
No.
He messed up. He messed up on a lot of places. He also said a whole bunch of shit that still exists, like couch co-op. There's a lot of games with couch co-op that he's not even talking about. Why? Because his
to the max.
Go ahead. My bad. I feel like we kept cutting your ass off, nigga. Go ahead, Thread.
No, you good. No, I was just saying that. I was just adding to what you said. Like he ain't mentioned. Like it's like he forgot about the Switch or something. Like Switch don't got nothing to do with gaming. That shit's made for couch co-op. Like I don't know. Like, almost every game that it fucking has its multiplayer has couch co-op. Not to mention all the games that we currently have on PlayStation and Xbox.
But you know another thing? Again, he's living off nostalgia, bro. I can guarantee you he does not want to play most of that shit that he even named at this particular point. It just sounds good when you say it because you remember it in a totally different light.
I will agree though, like the ability to patch games after launch has fucking made these motherfuckers super fucking out of control, like with the shit. Like these day one patches and patching games 6 months later, that shit is out of control.
Yeah, but what you're missing though, Jemiah? The fact that a lot of games released and were bullshit back then. The difference is they couldn't fix it.
I mean,
so it just stayed bullshit.
They weren't crazy out of control. Like they weren't like
sure they were.
doing this shit. When?
Sure they were. Go back and play some of these games. Again, I don't think you have a real good memory on how some of these games ran, bro.
I'm not sure what the hell you were playing, nigga, because I'm like, the shit
Go back and play some of these games, bro. Go back and play them. Frame rates was fucking terrible. Controllers were fucking garbage. Come on, dog. No. No. Absolutely not.
No, that's what I was saying though. He put emphasis on shit that he value important, but he think that's across the board. Like for me, modern day gaming has way more fighting games than every generation before it, basically.
For sure.
There's so much more fighting games today, whether you appreciate how they are made and how they played and shit or not. But there's fighting games now than ever.
Soul Calibur 2, Tekken 3, and Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I wouldn't see a modern equivalent that I'm so happy to trade that for. Like those early, the Soul Calibur 2 had so many modes and deep and like the shit you could unlock was fucking immaculate, Royal. You know this, bro. Tekken 3, they had like 50 unlockable characters. Like that shit crazy. The shit we were doing back then was free. It was built in, and I will agree with that. There's not.
No, that's fair. No, that's fair. We look. They didn't figure out ways because actually back then it wasn't possible yet. Internet wasn't available. No, I'm saying they wasn't able to capitalize on making more money off of it yet. But once the internet age happened and all that shit happened, now they make money off of everything. Like you can't even unlock a character; you gotta buy it, motherfucker.
I won't really buy it until the ultimate fuckboy version comes out. You know what I mean? Like the ultimate version comes out and they have all the unlocked characters, all this shit. Because I'm like, I bought MK1. I'm like, bro, this is a money pit, bro. Like what the fuck? Like come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like yo, like I try to enjoy the game.
I'm already anticipating that Marvel game gonna charge me $99 for Gambit. That's gonna be in the third season. Oh, I know you want $3.99, or you can buy the whole
Tekken
pack.
8 did that shit, dog. Tekken 8 was like, yo, we not gonna give you Eddie, nigga, but shit, when that season 4 come out, nigga, we'll give it to you. I'm like,
in season 4,
really?
you can get it. Like,
and you know what was so fucked up? When I finally got Eddie, bro, that nigga played different as fuck. I was like, nigga, what the fuck is that? I know you played with that nigga and was like, what?
I haven't really played it.
Shit, gotta relearn them all over again. You gotta do it again, nigga. Like that, the second patch. You ain't heard about the second patch, nigga?
Nah.
Oh yeah, shit changed now. Like fighting games is in such a weird place, bro, because they can patch moves in, take moves out, make moves, do different shit. Yeah, bro. Hey, like sometimes I lay off of like fighting game, and then I hop back into it. I'm like, what the fuck? This worked 3 months ago.
Bro,
like, what the fuck? This doesn't combo no more. What the fuck?
When I played Street Fighter 2 in the arcade, bro, and I first seen fucking Ken with a blue fucking gi on. Nigga, my mind was fucking blown. Nigga. I was like, this shit's not happening. The blue blocker, nigga. Like, I was fucking like going crazy back then, bro. That shit changed my life. That was like every skin cost $4.99. That's like, come on, bro. Like, I can't be. It's just too greedy, bro. Like, just give me the fuckboy pack for $100 on the go, and
that's what happened when something go mainstream, man. The money value of it kind of fuck shit up. Bro, shit's always cooler when it's more underground. You know what I mean?
In the arcade, bro, these young niggas, they would never have that feeling again. Put that quarter on the fucking thing, you up next, nigga. Like all the pressure the road niggas is watching.
You stand there looking at the Street Fighter Alpha fucking cabinet with Akuma staring down Ryu while you wait your turn and shit.
That shit was wild, bro. Like
that's the hardest cover ever. The one where like they was mugging each other in the Street Fighter Alpha fucking shit where like Akuma was just looking down on him and shit. That shit was fire, bro. I don't know, man. Like there's a give and a take for everything. Yeah. I feel like back in the day, he was right on the fact that we had a lot more variety. I do agree with that. I think games wasn't as safe. Like they didn't play it safe like that. Sometimes motherfuckers would do some off the wall shit and it was cool. But nowadays it's almost like there's a what do they call it? A template for shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Certain games like they gotta have this, you gotta have that. and some shit just feel the same. They don't stand out because they just don't branch out enough to
like,
be different.
What was popping? Battle Royale, then like Souls took over. Like there's always like a genre that takes over. FPS was like, the thing for a minute. And it's just people keep
I'm glad. Hey, I love Souls game, but I'm glad the industry is shifting away from Souls like, man. God damn. I was like, every time I play them too, I like them. Man, the fucking. And as soon as I said that, they showed Onimusha, and I'm like, all right, I'll shut the fuck up. yeah.
All right,
man, I'm hyped for that.
I'm about to wrap this shit up.
It's been a minute, right?
Nigga. All
right.
It's like what, like 1 o'clock over there? Fuck.
Shit.
12:30.
Almost. It's 12:37.
12:30.
Oh yeah. We're thrashing the West Coast, nigga. It's 9:30 over here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot this nigga moved to fucking Arizona.
Oh, you in Arizona? It's a wild ass state.
Yeah.
They ain't got no daylight savings or nothing, nigga. Like,
nigga, just
115 during the day, 6 at night and shit. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. I stick to my humid ass fucking.
That's the one thing that I can't understand. How the fuck is it so hot during the day, but then at night they say it's damn near to the point where it feel like it want to snow?
There's no moisture in the air. Moisture hold heat, and they don't have no moisture in the air. So when
also,
the sun's
you gotta
gone,
think
all
though,
the heat's
like
gone.
just a 30-degree
No
difference
humidity
in your body. That's
no humidity at all.
A lot, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't have no humidity. So as soon as the sun's gone, the heat's gone, and it just gets cold as well.
Shit. Yep. Never going to Arizona ever, nigga. I can't believe that nigga got out of Colorado. That nigga left Colorado and went to a super red state.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a purple state. It just turned red this last election.
Nah,
that shit was
them niggas red as fuck out there, bro. But anywho, I'm about to wrap this shit up.
Red as hell. Come on, nigga.
Yeah. Damn, I feel like it was something else I needed to say, but I'll figure that shit out tomorrow, nigga. All right, y'all. Be easy. Deuces.